Jeff, what's the plot?
A tramp in a closet.
Oh, thank you.
Because this is unlawful.
Ma'am, he's running me over.
No, I'm not.
Ma'am, hurry, please, hurry. Mike! Mike! Mike!
Bro, these Karens are going out of control.
Mike! Mike!
I don't know if I like that sound.
Taping me.
Because this is unlawful.
Ma'am, he's running me over.
No, I'm not.
Ma'am, hurry, please, hurry. Mike! Mike!
unlawful.
Please don't find a car. And now he's videotaping me.
Cause this is unlawful.
Ma'am, he's running me over.
What I'd like you to do is apologize instead of being a bitch.
You're calling me sorry, but you're calling me a bitch. So set an example.
I'm sorry. My kids can't hear me calling you a bitch.
Your window's open.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Bop. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
Sorry. Sorry.
Karen called the manager, oh frick. Karen took the kids again. Deal with it, she preaches. Live, laugh, love, she gets a weekly haircut. Never vaccinates her kids, and now she's had enough. Karen's coming for ya, oh no. Karen's gonna floor ya, you better go. She spends most of her days on Facebook whilst complaining on the phone. And when it comes to healthcare, she knows all there is to know. Like the Harry Potter Karen, we cannot let him win. Hey girl, try to speak to your own manager within you can get a free Big Mac. Please don't call the CEO. Your coupon code expired, so please just let it go. Karen called the manager, oh friend. Karen took the kids again. Deal with it, she preaches. Live, laugh, love, she gets a weekly haircut. Never vaccinates her kids, and now she's had enough. Karen's coming for ya, oh no. Karen's gonna floor ya, you better go. She spends most of the days on Facebook whilst complaining on the phone. And when it comes to healthcare, she knows all there is to know. Karen, you're a douchebag. Take a second, maybe think back. There's no need to be so mean, hon. Take a chill pill, try and have fun. Liberal cashier, leave him alone. Let him work now and just go home. Stop complaining, no need to scream. Go back to Facebook, post me your memes. Karen called the manager, oh friend. Karen took the kids again. Deal with it, she preaches. Live, laugh, love, she gets a weekly haircut. Never vaccinates her kids, and now she's had enough. Karen's coming for ya, oh no. Karen's gonna floor ya, you better go. She spends most of the days on Facebook whilst complaining on the phone. And when it comes to healthcare, she knows all there is to know.
Hello everyone and welcome to another stream. I hope you're all doing well today on this Saturday evening. Do I still have a P.O. box? Yep, you can use the P.O. box command. One sec, let me get that up for you. There you go, there's the address. 6544 Saginaw, Michigan 48608. That's my P.O. box, so if you want to send stuff. welcome everyone. For those who missed it, yesterday was my day of birth. It was very fun. I don't know if you guys saw the, let me pull it up actually, because it's a cute picture, I think. So, let me take a look. Jake and Baja and everyone threw a birthday party for me, a surprise party, and also sort of a first full year being out of the closet party. And Baja and I had talked about the fact that as a kid I never got to go to, like, sleepovers and stuff, because, you know, in the closet was a male at birth and stuff. So they gave me a sleepover themed party where everyone wore onesies and stuff. We watched movies and stuff. It was a good time. We did like face mask things and did nails, and it was fun. It was great. They're all wonderful and I love them very much. Let me see what we got going on. My bangs are shorter than usual because I got sort of cleaned up today, but they'll grow in a little bit, you know. The Marvelously, thank you for subscribing with 2 months. Karen, coming for you. What else was there? Prizia with 50 bits says, Hannah, that party looked so fun. It was a lot of fun. Last Firstborn with 400 bits says, happy birthday, Hannah. We all love and appreciate you. Thank you. Turn down the... Oh, yeah, the thing is loud, isn't it? Sorry. Apologies. Forgot to turn on the music before I actually made the stream go live. Just Amazon for the onesies, I think. Or voice mod. I don't know what that is. But yeah, we had a good time. It was fun. So today we're going to be doing a wheel stream. The wheel of... by the way, this Sarah gave me this. This is a really cute shirt. I love it. Check this shirt out, seriously. It's like all moons and shit. Great. I think it looks pretty good. So that's good. Yeah. So I don't know. It's gonna be kind of a chill stream. Oh, I'll show you the other stuff I got too. Jake got me these dice for D&D that are absolutely beautiful. Let me pull them out. They're crystal dice. They're made of amethyst, which is my favorite stone, because purple's my favorite color. It's a whole set, but I'll just show you the D20. It's beautiful. It's kind of hard. The camera's not focusing. Focus. It's not focusing, but like when you put them up to the light the right way, they're so nice. And they got that, they're like stone, so got that weight to them. They're awesome. I love them. But yeah, it's a whole set, so I also have the other ones too. Put my hand behind it. That might help. Let me give it a shot. That does help. Yeah. Still not totally focused, but it's better. Lord Necro JC says, OMG, Hannah, you look fabulous. Thank you. Sorry, I'm a little low energy today. I'm glad. I ordered groceries for delivery today, and I'm glad, because I'll finally have some caffeine in the house. I've been pretty low energy lately. What else did I get? Oh, Baja got me these, which are really great. This is something that I wanted. This is a D&D world builder journal. It's basically a whole book of writing prompts for your homebrew D&D world. So the whole thing is basically empty except for the prompts, and it says, like, let me just pick some random ones. What is your relationship to the deities of your world? Do you honor one in particular? How and why? Early in your career, you work for an ambassador. Like, it's just all, like, world-building stuff. How does this work in your world? How does that work? So it's something that you can fill out for your homebrew stuff, and it's nice. So that's cool. I'll be filling that out for my campaign stuff. And then got me a book, Arcane Artifacts and Curious Curios. This is just an entire book of magic items for D&D, or I guess any tabletop game, but I think this is tuned for D&D 5e. And it's all sectioned off by, like, let me see what the chapter titles are. Chapter 1's jewelry, Chapter 2 is clothing, Chapter 3 is armor, 4 is weapons, 5 is books, journal, like, it's just all sectioned off. It's very good. So I'll probably use this as a reference. Like, I don't know, let me just read some random ones. Dagger of Safety. Appearance, a long, wickedly sharp dagger with runes etched into a silver blade. Enchantment. This dagger cannot cut, scratch, or in any way hurt its user. History. This dagger was carried by Litleo Toms, a rather clumsy thief who lost several fingers to his own blade before investing in this magical dagger. Like, it doesn't necessarily have stats for a lot of these. They're more like flavor text things, and then I think you can come up with your own stats and stuff and decide sort of whatever. But it's nice. It gives appearance, what the specific enchantment on the item is, and then like a flavor text history thing. So it's very cool. This is by Madeline Hale, who I think Baja said is from Michigan, actually, so that's cool. Cool stuff. Bardlock Moses says, I have that Arcane book. It's a good book. Nice. She has 2 other books? I'll have to check them out. What are the other ones? Are they also magic items things, or are they different? Hold on. Madeline Hale. Let me look her up. Let's see. Table Fables. Is this just like background stories that you can tell in your world? That'd be kind of cool. She has 2 other books, yeah. Do you play Dungeons & Dragons, Pathfinder, or some other obscure brand of fantasy tabletop role-playing game? Do you enjoy lists of magical items, fantastical weapons, dubious potions, and fascinating books? Do you tire of your players asking difficult questions, such as, what is in the dead guy's pocket, or what is in the tavern's menu, or such wearisome inquiries concerning details you had no time to prepare for? Well, then this book is for you. Table Fables is filled with over 80 illustrated pages of tables and generators designed to be useful for all DMs, old and new alike. That's pretty cool. Is there, let me see, character name generator, backgrounds, appearance. Wow. This is pretty cool. I should probably pick this up at some point, too. Pretty cool stuff. I kind of wish I got a sample so I could see what the tables look like. I understand why. She doesn't want people just using them from the thing, but it would be cool to be able to see what sort of the sample is. But though I guess I can kind of assume it has the same quality as this, which is good. But yeah, I'll put that on my... Well, hold on, give me a second. It's $12. I'll give it a shot and see if this is good, and I'll let you guys know. Yeah, D10, D20, and D100 tables. I imagine so. You know, I assume this is just more of the same. Which is nice. And there's one more. What's this? Is this just a diary? Oh, record keeping for game masters. Cool. I assume this is just to keep track of lore stuff. Neat. But enough about that. We'll, Trianad says normally streamers and YouTubers don't have to pay tax in your country. What's your country? Can I move there? I pay a higher tax rate than most people who are just normally employed because I'm considered a contractor, so I have to pay my own employment tax. We watched the Wall review already. We still have to watch To Boldly Flee, though, I know. Vork Void with 100 bits says, I'm building a large 40K model. Still love the D&D stuff, though. Yeah, the 40K stuff never seemed that interesting to me, which is weird because I'm usually into sci-fi, but I don't know, just something about 40K doesn't do it for me. Not that there's anything wrong with it, it's just not my thing. Okay, I guess we should probably spin the wheel and see what we're gonna do. Oh no! I forgot to mention, most of the spaces are Flat Earth or Karen, but I did put one Flat Earth, or most of them are Karen or Sovereign Citizen. But to spice things up, I threw one Flat Earth space on the wheel. And we got it on the first spin, so we gotta do a Flat Earth video first. That's kind of a shame. Where's CC? CC probably has a new video. Anything new from Nathan? Not since he stole $800 from his friends. Okay, we'll see what CC's up to in terms of Flat Earth stuff, and then we'll spin the wheel again and hopefully get a Karen or a Sovereign Citizen.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC or Chris.
Is that quiet?
From New York, Westchester County. It's,
Oh, maybe my volume's just low, but you guys can hear it fine.
31321. Anyway, a couple things I just wanted to discuss with you. I forgot what it was. So you can't see the stars when you're on a planet. Can you see the stars when you're in space? For example, let's take...
Wait, why do you think you can't see stars when you're on a planet? We're currently on a planet, and you can see stars at nighttime. You can see stars. What? What are you talking about?
The rover that's on space right now. I mean, Mars right now. Didn't you want to see the journey that this shuttle took all the way to Mars? No, we're not provided with that.
Why? It would be incredibly boring. It would... Like space is cool in concept, and there are really great pictures of space, but actually traveling through space at the speeds that people travel, or not people, but, you know, rovers and stuff travel, it's incredibly boring. I'm sure it's exciting if you're the one doing it, but just watching a camera angle of, like, a Mars rover getting to Mars would not be incredibly exciting.
Because I think you can see the stars when you're actually in space, right?
Yes.
I'm not quite sure, though. We should contact an astronaut. He might know.
I don't think you need to contact an astronaut. I think you can just know that. Yeah, you can see stars when you're in space.
So, I mean, look at it. Look at all the bullshit that NASA puts out there, and people just gobble it up like a freaking coffee cake. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's such bullshit. Not once have we ever been provided with anything, any journey at all to any of these planets that are out there, you know? Nothing.
You can go get, hold on, amateur, oh god. You ready to be disappointed by my spelling? Amateur astronomers, like take pictures of planets and other space stuff all the time. Like, you can just do this. You just gotta go buy a telescope. Hold on. Prosumer telescopes. Okay, here's one. Orion Sky Scanner 100 reflector. How much does this cost? Where's the price? I don't see a... Oh, you gotta check Amazon? I'm not gonna... It didn't take me directly to the page, so that's great. But the other ones on the list show a price. Like, this one's $179. I could buy that right now. I'm not going to because I'm not overly interested in amateur astronomy, but you could do it. This one's $500. This one's $189. This one is, again, you gotta, like, check Amazon or visit the site. I don't know. I would imagine prosumer level telescopes are gonna range from the couple $100 to the couple $1,000. Like, that one's $1,500. This one's $547. This one's $1,200. You can go get these. Like, they're not nothing, but, you know, you could go buy them, and you can take your own photographs, assuming it's something that can hook up to a capture device. Like these. You can take pictures of planets. If it's a nice enough telescope, you can maybe take pictures of some, like, far-off things. This is something that CC himself could go do, but he refuses to do so. Presumably because it would prove him wrong? I don't know. It's just weird to me, because if I was a flat earther, and I truly believed that there was this grand conspiracy and everyone was lying to me, then I would throw a couple $100 to $1,000 down to go prove everyone wrong, right? I'd be like, look, I bought a telescope and planets aren't real. Checkmate. But no, he doesn't do that because I think he doesn't want confirmation that he's wrong or even that he's right. He just wants to feel superior to other people by thinking that he's one of the few people in the world that's in on this big secret. It's not a secret. You're just wrong. You just believe a weird conspiracy theory.
All we are given are little cartoons and some pictures and some bullshit, and believe these radio waves are traveling millions of miles with high definition pictures. I mean, come on, guys. It's such bullshit. It's unbelievable. I mean, really. Not a single picture, but people are satisfied with it.
You want to see pictures of space? I can pull them up. The groceries are here, by the way. It's at the side door. Thank you. Obviously finish, you know, the race or whatever you're doing. Anyway, pictures of space. Let's just for real say real, just in case. You can find actual pictures of space. This one is not one, but like this is. There's a misconception amongst flat earthers about like pictures of space like this. When they say, for instance, that this is like photoshopped or that this is modified, this photo is not what you would see with your naked eye, right? Wherever it is. It's not showing up in the... Oh, it's in the slideshow somewhere. But, like, they take different kinds of photographs. Like, they'll... How do I put this? Like, you can photograph not only on the visual spectrum, but the spectrum of light that exists is much wider than the visual spectrum that we actually see. So they sort of take all the information on the wider spectrum together and interpret it through the visual spectrum lens, and you get something like this. It's still a real picture of a thing that exists. This is pictures of all sorts of galaxies, which is a real picture. That's a flat earth thing, making fun of flat earthers. There are countless pictures of space, CC. They exist. Numinogs, thanks for subscribing with a 3-month streak.
People are satisfied.
What fresh hell are we watching today? Happy late birthday. We're doing wheel stuff, and we got flat earth, unfortunately.
And looking at a desert that's red. Because that's all it is. It's a fucking desert.
Yeah, it's a... Mars is a desert, I guess, if you want to define it that way. I think a desert is defined by having such and such amount of precipitation per year, and I'd say Mars gets 0 precipitation, so yeah, it's a desert.
They're in fucking Arizona, for crying out loud.
No. They're on Mars. Wouldn't that be embarrassing? If someone just went through the Arizona desert one day and came across a Mars rover and it got caught on camera, that'd be a shame.
That's where they are!
I'll ask again, and I always ask this when we cover flat earth stuff, but to what end, CC? Why would the government waste the time and money necessary to say and fake that we're on Mars with a rover? What would the purpose be? It's not to funnel tax money anywhere, because they already have the tax money. They can do whatever they want with it. Why would they specifically need NASA in order to steal tax money that they already have? It doesn't make any sense. The government doesn't steal tax money and give it to people through NASA. They give it to people through, I don't know, the military-industrial complex and other government contractors. NASA doesn't have that big of a budget relative to the national budget, and it wouldn't make sense to use it for that purpose. Daughter of Tiamat, thanks for gifting 5 subs to the community. Much appreciated. Ooh, we're on a hype train now. Nice.
And people buy this. They don't care. They're not provided with anything at all whatsoever. Nothing. That's all. That's all they need. Hey, we just went to space. I mean, we just went to Mars. What are you kidding me? We've got a fucking rover up there right now. Look, it's producing live HD video of nothing.
To you, it looks like nothing, and I guess it depends on what you mean by nothing, but there's certainly scientific information that's being gathered by the people at NASA that they're checking out. Soil samples, atmospheric samples, general, like, geological stuff that they're learning on the planet. Just because you don't understand what they're learning doesn't mean they're not learning anything. Puka the Duka with 100 bits says, hype hype. History Chick 96 says, space is beautiful. That indeed it is. Be very careful, John says, happy late birthday, Hannah. Thank you. Purple Nickel with 100 bits says, chugga chugga choo choo, some bits for you. Nice rhyme. Pyromancer says, belated happy birthday. Keirthin says, just came back from a wedding dress shopping for the first time, and now I get to lay in bed and watch Hannah stream. Hell yeah. Good for you. I hope you saw some nice dresses.
Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about...
There is a delay. It's the same, it's, you know, it's going at the speed of light, the signal, but it's far enough away that there is a delay. But it's as live as it could possibly be. TYY says, choo-choo, thank you. And Bardlock Moses says, you can go to Florida and watch rockets launch. Why would they fake that? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense as a conspiracy. 96% of the level 2 hype train.
Seasons. Every single... Now, remember, this is what they taught us. We're spinning at 1,000 miles per hour on a planet with clouds that are up there. Usually the cloud elevation somewhere between 10,000 to 20,000 feet, somewhere around there.
I'm curious if he's right about that. I'm not saying he isn't. I'm just curious. Let me see. Clouds vary from 6,500 feet to 23,000 up to 45,000 feet. So not quite. MW1642, thanks for the 200 bits.
Sometimes they're a little bit lower, of course. Actually, sometimes the clouds look way too low. But anyway, remember...
What do you mean the clouds look too low? What? Pyromancer with 20 bits says, I really wish he'd position his camera in a more flattering angle. Yeah, gotta go upwards. Beta VHS says, CC, how can you say you can't see stars from the surface of Earth? How does anyone take him seriously?
Remember, we're supposedly on a planet spinning at 1,000 miles per hour in a solar system, in a galaxy that's traversing off... Oh, and don't forget about the sun. How fast is that going through space, you know?
Let's find out. How fast is the sun moving around the galaxy? 200 kilometers per second it's moving, which, based on its size, is not very fast at all. It takes a very long time for the sun to revolve around our spiral galaxy. And again, remember, all motion is relativistic, so yes, it's moving fast relative to the center of the galaxy, but that doesn't really mean anything for us here as long as it's not accelerating or decelerating. Like, you could also measure the sun versus something in some other galaxy. It just wouldn't really make sense to do so, practically speaking. Numanogs with 250 bits says, missed your birthday stream, so happy birthday. Thank you. Bardlock Moses says, CC lives near New York City, right? Light pollution might make it so we can't see the stars. Oh, that might be true. He does live near New York, so. Does he think that other places can't see stars too? No, I could see stars at night. I still live in a city, so it's obscured, but I could see enough. You know, it's not a city as big as New York, that's for sure.
With all of this, but yet the stars don't move. They never move.
The stars do move. They just move very slowly. And they're also moving around the same galaxy we are, so... Pyromancer says, out of sight, out of mind.
They're exactly in the same spot that they've always been. Never do they move at all.
That's actually very untrue. Again, the North Star used to be a different star. Right now, I think it's Polaris. Used to be a different one, and in a couple thousand years, it'll be a different star because of rotational wobble, or no, sorry, axial wobble, I think it's called. I don't remember exactly, but he's just wrong on that one. Steve with a Q says, CC's entire thing is that he can't comprehend large numbers, distances, etc. Yeah. He's got supreme confidence, though, and I guess that gets him somewhere.
Yeah, but don't worry. That's another story. And that's what I like to call them, stories. What kind of new stories has NASA made up for us today? Anyway, so don't put all of that in gear. Now, let's look at the seasons. Every year, it's the same fucking thing here in New York. The same thing. The temperature goes up a little bit before springtime, gives us a little taste of 72, gives us a little taste of 65, and then it goes back down and says, you know what, we're not quite done with winter yet, we're going to bring you back down to 35, and then it just kind of levels off, and then you're at 70, and then you're at 80, and then springtime has happened, and then bam, summer has happened. But it's the same thing. The wind comes blowing in every season, whether it be winter, fall, summer. There's always this wind that blows in when the new season comes.
Okay, and Bardlock Moses with 100 bits says cognitive dissonance is strong in this one. 40 seconds left on the level 3 hype train with 36%.
And then right now we don't have any leaves on the trees, but yet that'll happen in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, seasons exist because of axial tilt. Bardlock Moses says weather. How the fuck does that work?
It's the same thing, and it happens at the same exact time. All the time, every year, and it never stops.
Yeah, it's because we're going around the sun and there's an axial tilt that's causing the amount of sunlight in specific parts of the world to increase or decrease based on the time of year, because years are cyclical. We're going around and around and around and around at the same rate, and axial tilt and the location we are around the sun makes the amount of light being hit at different areas, you know, different. So when it's summer in the northern hemisphere, because of axial tilt, it's getting more sun per square foot, it's getting more light per square foot, which makes the temperatures increase overall, and of course vice versa in the southern hemisphere. Pyromancer with 1,000 bits says, seasons, how do they work? That was close. The 1,000 bits almost pushed us over the edge to the next level, but not quite. Thanks, everyone.
It's the same thing. And you think we live on a planet?
Yes.
With a sun that's 93 million miles away?
It sort of depends on the time of year because we're in an elliptical orbit, but average, yeah.
Wouldn't there be any diversion or anything like that? What?
There is. We're in an elliptical orbit. The 93 million miles is not exact all the time. It's like an average that gets given. But the Earth's orbit itself is elliptical, meaning that it's ovular, like this. So sometimes we're closer and sometimes we're further away, but 93 million miles is the number that's often given because it's an average.
Whatsoever? No, nothing. I mean, if you look up the date, it happens at exactly the same time every year.
Yeah, because a year is a measurement of where around the sun we are. A year is descriptive, not prescriptive, right? We came up with the concept of a year based on our observations of these cyclical changes in nature. So it lines up with the reality of the situation, not because we defined a year, but because a year is defined by natural occurrences. Those being the seasons, which are relative to our location around the sun due to axial tilt.
Every single year. It's so predictable.
Yes. You can almost set a calendar by it. Weird how that works. It's almost like we set our calendars up specifically to do that. Jalen Jean with 50 bits says, happy birthday, Hannah. Meant to give you bits during your birthday stream, but have a sleep disorder and fell asleep. Hope your day was filled with lots of Hot Pockets and sodomite shenanigans. I had a great birthday. Thank you. Pyromancer says, but Grandma's email said if they were 1 mile closer, we'd burn up, and 1 mile further away, and we'd freeze. Oh boy, that's why no one can ever go up in elevation. You go to the top of a mountain and you die immediately.
You can set your clock on it, and that's exactly what those are up there. That is a big clock. Those stars, those fake planets that you are looking at are not real. They're not tangible objects. It's a clock system up there.
It's a clock! Jesus Christ.
We needed to tell time, and there you go. It's right up there.
No. You're putting the cart before the horse, CC. We developed clocks and calendars based off of natural cycles that exist in nature, not the other way around.
Again, I bring this up with the Hayden Planetarium that we have down in the city, which is still in existence. You can still go down there right now and visit it, I think.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to tip my chopper on the app. There we go. Okay, cool.
100% sure. I haven't been down there in 15 years. But if you take a pair of binoculars and you look up at the dome up there and you look at Saturn or Pluto or... Look at that. No, that's a skunk, actually.
Pyromancer says this is the only clock he needs. Let me see what this is. And then Flower Girl.
It's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? No more. Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop.
Flower Girl 13 with 100 bits says, the clocks! And Bardlog Moses says he thinks we live on a plane in D&D that is clockwork base.
Thought somebody was smoking a joint in the morning for his morning ride. But no, that is a skunk. Anyway, and you look at it, you see a planet, right? But you can't land on it. And once you leave that planetarium and you go outside, who's to say we're not in a much bigger one? Okay? This is a system we live on. The creator created all of this. He or she, whoever it may be, created all of this.
Well, at least he doesn't assume God's a dude. That's nice.
It's a machine that you live in. Okay, it goes all the way down to volcanoes too. Volcanoes are the same thing. That's just releasing pressure from Earth.
Yeah? Yes. Volcanoes release pressure from systems within the Earth's crust. What does that have to do with the shape of the Earth?
That's all that is. None of these volcanoes will ever cause an eruption that's going to destroy everything here on our flat land. No!
Did anyone say that a volcano's going to destroy the entire Earth? No. There's the Yellowstone super volcano, but even that would only fuck up, like, the continental United States and a large portion of it. It would also screw with the atmosphere, but I don't think it would destroy the world.
It's not designed to do that. It's designed as a machine, just like an engine is. You have a muffler, you've got an engine in the front right over here. You need oil to lubricate it, right? You also need to release the pressure. The carbon monoxide you've got to release. All right? And that's exactly what all of this is. One big fucking machine. Did you catch Biden's speech the other day? That's right. That's your president.
Sure.
That's your president. It's great. This is just great. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is going to be such a laugh for the next, I don't know, 6 months when he's in office. Then Harrison go, okay, don't worry. I can't predict anything when it comes down to the fake opera show or soap opera show that they have on TV with these presidents, because it's so
better than Trump. I would agree.
Unpredictable. You know, they do what they want to do. They have handlers. I mean, 50 days goes by. Not a single speech. Not a rah-rah speech. Not a hooray speech.
He's given multiple speeches. What are you talking about? He gave one. You were just mentioning the fact that he gave a speech. What?
Okay, I'm going to go meet with the president of China next week. I'm going to be hopping around. Nothing. Silent. Biden's silent. He finally comes out. Not a single reporter can answer, can give him a question or anything like that, because he can't really answer it. He can't handle it. He just signed all the checks. It was a little bit too much for him, you know. He had to get up and sign 5 million, whatever. He had to sign all these checks. He got tired. He needed a nap. So he came back up, and this is how pathetic this is. He goes, maybe, just maybe, if you continue wearing your mask and everybody gets vaccinated, maybe, just maybe, when the 4th of July comes, you can have a small gathering. See, he's talking to you like a child.
Then stop behaving like a child and follow basic health precautions, and he won't have to talk down to you, you moron. Pyromancer says, newsflash, presidential stuff was always pretty quiet before Trump. Yeah. You could go weeks and weeks without hearing anything about, like, Obama. Not that that's necessarily a good thing. You should keep track of your politicians. But, like, it's not as explosive daily as it was under Trump. Color by Emmy with 20 bits. You got art school bangs looking cute. Yeah, Baha trimmed my hair and stuff today, and she did these a little shorter so they had room to grow in. She Hakujin, thanks for gifting 2 subs, and Crizio with 50 bits says Biden specifically kept his name off the checks, which is like normal. The fact that Trump held up the checks to get his name printed on them is ridiculous.
And that's all people are, like children. If you can't figure out the fucking truth about what the fuck is going on here, that everything is fucking fake, it's there to distract you. All of it. Sports, everything, cars, clothing, watches. It's all bullshit. It's all nonsense. It's there to distract you, to keep your mind off of what's really important, and that is flat earth. And that is spreading the truth, and that is getting everybody and coordinating parties and doing what you've got to do to get the word out, to talk to people and wake them the fuck up.
Thanks, Logarth.
Because they need to be woken. Not enough of this bullshit. I mean, they need to be woken up. I mean, they're just mindless. They don't know. They don't know the truth about anything. They think this is all real. I mean, fuck. Oh man, people still wearing masks in their car. All right. I thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos.
Hello,
and let me be a part of your life.
You know about autism? Is that genetic?
Yeah, it's definitely genetic.
Sorry, that was it started auto playing the next part of the Chris Chan thing. I'm gonna put this on for just a second so I can go help unpack groceries, guys. You sure?
Yeah, you're fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. The hamburger, could you stick in the freezer? Thank you.
In 19...
You have to do me a favor, though.
Yeah.
1 second.
Does he ever actually pick people up in his car? That's his personal vehicle, but for a living, he does drive people. I think he drives a van specifically for, like, people in wheelchairs. I don't know, like, who for. I don't know if it's a city thing or if it's for a specific company. Either way, he has a different car that he drives for that. That was his personal vehicle, but you can tell sometimes he does videos on his lunch break or whatever, where you can see he's in the van that's wheelchair accessible, so... Wheel time. Sovereign citizen. Okay. Let us do a sovereign citizen video. He can't risk making videos in his house if his wife is around. That's true. Oh, hello.
The favor.
Okay, is it tied again? Yeah. Great. I'm looking very witchy today.
You are. There we go.
Thank you.
Hello, chat. Goodbye, chat.
Requested? Yes, sir. If I can just please get a badge number, and ID number, and a name, please. I'm sorry, officer. I just have to do that for the record.
You keep saying that, sir. I've already told you this contact's being audio and videotaped.
Okay, and as the...
Okay, and when you get stopped by a police officer, you're required by state law to produce those documents I asked for.
Okay.
Nowhere does it say that I have to give you time to play around with your electronic devices when we're out here on a limited access highway, which is very dangerous.
Okay, well, I can pull over and we can get off the freeway. If
No, you need to produce the documentation so that we continue with this traffic stop instead of obstructing me.
I'm not obstructing justice.
You're absolutely instructing me. You're in violation of state law now.
Okay, so this is for the record, sir.
You keep saying it's for the record. Are you under the influence? Because you're very redundant. You're constantly repeating yourself. That's odd.
I know. That's because you're not answering my question, and you're supposed to.
A record.
Yes, sir.
Is this like an imaginary thing to you?
No. This is for the
so
record.
The fact that I'm audio and videotaping you, I've explained that multiple times.
I know.
You seem to not understand it,
No.
but you still, at this moment, are refusing to produce those documents I asked for.
I am not. I'm just trying to proceed in a lawful, orderly manner.
Well, you're not doing that. You're actually doing quite the opposite, sir.
Okay, but I need a badge number and your name for the
You
record.
need to produce those documents.
I will, but there's a process that my advice is...
Okay, sir, you need to step out of the vehicle, please.
For what?
Because you're refusing to identify yourself.
My name is
You're
Chris
not giving
Haywood.
me your driver's
My
license,
name is-
registration, proof of insurance.
My name is Chris
In the state
Haywood,
of
sir.
Washington, that's considered obstructing a police officer. Refusal to give information.
I'm giving
it's a
you
crime.
information. My name is...
You've gone from committing a civil infraction of violating the speed law to a criminal offense now.
Sir,
That's horrible. I don't understand why you're doing it. Maybe you watch too much TV or I don't know. But do you have a driver's license?
Yes, sir, I do.
Can you produce it?
I can, yes.
Okay,
and I will.
why don't you do
And
that
I
right
will.
now?
But I need a badge number and ID, please. For the record. It's just for the record.
You keep saying that, sir. For the record, that's wonderful.
I have no idea.
He should be giving him his ID, or not his ID, but he should give him his badge number. I would agree.
The video camera's going.
I have no idea who you are.
And you're refusing to give me that documentation.
Are you refusing to identify yourself?
What's that?
Are you refusing to identify yourself?
I'm Trooper Wiley. I said that when I first walked
Thank
up
you.
here.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Wiley. Okay, badge number, please.
405.
Oh,
Thank
he's
you,
giving
sir.
it to him.
Really?
Yeah,
That's a
this
good
dick
one
needs to
better
give
for
him his
you.
license.
This is my commission card.
Okay.
It has my name on it. It has my badge number. It even has my middle initial.
Thank
Now,
you, sir.
I've done more than you have.
Sir, I don't see why you're so angry. I'm just
Okay,
doing
well,
it for the record.
when you wave back at me when you have that information for me, please.
Yes, sir.
He's not putting up with that shit. Okay, a little bit of a shorter one. Karen.
Oh, hey guys. Karen's got a new Karen mobile. Have a good day.
I hate the
let me talk
TikToks
to
where
your
it's
manager.
fake.
On today's episode of How Fucked Up Is Fucked Up. That's fucked up.
Your manager, you're right now. I am the manager. Excuse me? Yeah. How long is it gonna hold it for? Just 4 to 7 business. 4 to 7 days. You're gonna hold 400. And what I got is a coffee, and I don't want coffee. Can you please make it for me? This is a all cream frappuccino with mocha. The mocha is coffee, and I don't drink coffee. I asked for a chocolate milkshake. So we don't have chocolate milkshake. Don't argue with me. Get your hands on this. I don't care. I can encourage you too.
But I have this this mystery box. Basically, the value of this could be huge.
Nope.
If you wanted this, I'd give it to you for $40.
I saw a different video with this. Is this like a TikTok? Sorry, I'm just seeing the lighting on these because it's so nice. Is this like a TikTok trend, going to pawn shops and asking them if they want the mystery box? Because I've seen this in a different video too.
20?
Yeah, if you have a link to it, Karen, you can. A mod will have to check the link, but Pyromancer 20 bit says I think it's the same person. Sure, that makes sense.
I mean, if you had one shot and one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip?
I already have everything. I'm a very blessed woman. I don't pay for things unseen.
Okay. Well, let's at least see what you missed out on.
All right.
You could have had $10,000.
Oh, well, I passed on it, didn't I?
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, I kind of begged you to take it.
Well, isn't that interesting?
Like,
No, people don't like unknown right now.
are you just kind of salty that you didn't take the box, or?
No, I'm my husband worked for Homeland Security for 15 years.
Yes. This is Deb Lane over at Country and General Store. Did you? And there is.
I was gonna say she's not really a Karen, but now she's calling the cops, which is, yeah, that'll do it. It's a stupid prank, but hey, you know, Why call the cops?
Is a young kid, dark hair.
Okay.
Is there
So
a
let
mod
me get-
around that can check the link? Well, I guess I can just off screen. That's okay. Oh yeah, this one was good. I saw this the other day. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me. Let me pull it up. Having that much money in cash is suspicious. What are you, a cop? It's not your job to, like, if you're a bank teller or something where you're legally required to, you know, do that. But I see a kid with $10,000 cash, I'm not getting involved. I'm gonna be like, hey, whatever. Pyromancer says, as far as fake money, yeah, it could have been fake. Who knows? He's a TikToker, though. How do TikTok people make money? Do they make money on their TikToks? I don't know. Anyway, this homophobic lady comes up and starts trying to get these kids to convert to Christianity or something. I saw this the other day.
Go to church anymore?
This is at a Culver's, though, and Culver's cheese curds are the bomb, so...
Huh? No. You don't? Mm-mm. Do you guys know how to get to heaven? Huh?
I don't know you guys at all.
I know. I just see you guys. You guys aren't like girlfriends, are you?
No, we're cousins.
Okay, alright. Just cause.
But if it was, it's genuinely none of your business.
Yeah, you're right. But I just want to let you guys know, because they don't teach you young kids anything about God anymore, that it's not the right way to live. So.
Well, if you force it on somebody,
Yeah,
it's not
no,
right.
I'm not forcing it, but the truth's got to be out there, because I know they tell
I
you
mean,
guys.
I don't know, you kind of came over here out of, like, nowhere, and, like, we have, like, no clue who you
Yeah,
are.
I know. God told me to come over to talk to you guys.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
All right, girls. God bless. Jesus saves.
Actual bro, my heart is racing.
It annoys me, too, because apparently the backstory behind this is at least one of these individuals is a trans man, and she misgendered him, and that's frustrating. Freaking Out 99 says, here's the rest of my bits. Congrats on all the growth you've made in the past year. Also, I got these dice with planets and galaxies in them, and I love them. Ooh, those sound cool. Profane Priestess says, hey, Hannah, you look great. Love the flower crown. Thank you.
Get this story straight. You ordered 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
2 salads.
Correct.
What was in it?
There was 2 hair inside of it. I already told you.
Okay.
Numenog
Did you call?
says, I hate these
No,
guys.
I
God
didn't
tells
wanna
me to do
seven
stuff.
one, I
It's
didn't wanna get
infancy
you
and
guys in trouble.
adulthood.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you pay?
I paid cash.
So, again, you paid cash. Do you have the receipt?
No, you guys didn't give me any.
We always give receipt, ma'am.
Okay, you guys didn't give me one.
Okay. So, what are you asking for?
I'm just really happy with these dice, so I gotta show you, like, with the light on it, how cool these are. Again, they're like amethyst dice that Jake got me for my birthday. They're so cool. That's hard to see with the camera. I apologize. They're very cool. I'm excited to play D&D this week and get to use them.
I just want my cash back because I paid for 2 salads.
Of something that was of something that was 2 weeks ago, and you didn't call. You don't have anything to prove, and you want me to give you cash back.
Yeah, because I was just passing by. I didn't have time to do that before. I didn't want to get you guys in trouble.
Uh-huh.
I didn't want to.
Pyromancer says I'm a sucker for dice. I collect all sorts.
And I just want my cash back. I don't want to get in trouble.
You know that's not possible. I won't be able to.
Okay, so you can't give me my cash back?
Ma'am, there's no way I can give you cash.
Where is your manager?
Even if I had a receipt and I paid for, like, food in, you know, a debit card or something and I had a receipt, I still wouldn't go back and be like, there were 2 hairs in it. Give me my money back. I'd probably just pull the hairs out and eat it. Maybe I'm disgusting, but I don't know. It's not that big a deal to me.
She's not here right now. She'll be here tomorrow. You can talk to her. But she's gonna tell you the same thing. You don't have any
I need
proof.
my money back. There's not supposed to be hair inside of a salad.
Correct. There is.
You guys want to see how many goddamn dice I own?
Okay.
It's too many. I own too many dice. It's like too many cooks. Too many dice. Too many dice. So this isn't including the set Jake just gave me. Some of them are nicer than others. Some are just plain old Chessex dice, but some metal ones in there. I love the D100, by the way. It's rarely usable, but I like it. This one was a custom-made one someone made because we do D&D streaming, and someone who makes dice for a living for our campaign did a thing with us where they made special character-themed dice. So this is like a unique dice they made for my character, the Professor, which it rolls really well, too. Got some metal ones. Got some trans. Oh, it's hard to see in the light. The light's kind of blowing it out. Hold on. Some trans dice. I don't know. I got a lot of them. Ghetto Kanye says, ooh, Dice Tour. Also, Hannah, that dress is super cute. Where did you get it? It was Sarah's, and it did not fit her, and she gave it to me as a pseudo birthday present. Pyromancer says, I still need to get a D100. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty satisfying. It's more satisfying than rolling 2 D10s, but, it's kind of hard to stop it rolling, because it's basically a sphere, but it's cool.
I didn't, so I just want my cash back.
So you came here.
Okay, no problem, no problem. I see that you can't do anything for me, so I'm just gonna come back and talk to your manager. What's your name?
Sure. My name is Victoria.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome, ma'am. You have a good one.
I don't live in Mexico. I was born here. I was born here. Bye. It must be hard being so sad and angry. I wish you all the best.
Astro Runners, thanks for following.
You're happy with this? This is what you want? You want riots in the streets? Well, what are you doing about it? Harassing people trying to make their lives better? How do you know what type of person I am? You don't know anything about me. You think I'm 12.
Black Lives Matter. You don't agree with that?
All right. Well, I've said what I've said what I had to say.
Some police don't think Black Lives Matter. You can. What about the 2 white elderly couples?
I don't have anything more to say to you. I wish you all the best. Please take care of yourselves.
I've not seen the D1000 spinners. What would you even... Are there even tables in D&D that require a D1000 roll? Thanks, Profane Priestess.
Yes?
Oh, wait, that was earlier in the chat. Sorry, I didn't update where I was in the chat.
You guys too?
Yeah.
Alright, wave hi.
Hi.
And we have your phone number?
Oh, that's a picture of the D1000. It's cool. I don't know what I would use it for, but it's neat.
You hate your life.
Could you
You've always
please
been
get
picked
on your dog
You've
on
always
the
been
leash?
picked on your whole life. You're ugly. You have no manners. Okay?
Could you please put your dogs on a leash?
You have no manners. You're
Sir?
rude. You're unsophisticated.
Sir, could you please put your dogs on a
You're
leash?
unsophisticated.
Please.
And you're obnoxious.
Please put your dogs on a leash.
You're obnoxious.
There is a leash
You know
law.
nobody likes you, right? They never liked you in school. They never liked you in high school. You're a loser, right?
Does this
Just tell me
make
about your life.
Is this
Tell me
making
what-
you
tell
feel
me
good
what it was
about
like for you
yourself?
in elementary, junior high,
Is
and high
this
school.
making you
were
feel good
unpopular,
about
right?
yourself?
No,
Are you
I just
making
know
you-
people like you because I was very popular in school
I'm
and
proud of
everybody
you.
liked me, and I can tell nobody liked you.
Could you please put
And
your
that's why
dogs
you're
on a
bitter.
leash?
That's why you're bitter.
Could
All
you
your
please
life,
put your
nobody
dogs
liked
on a
you,
leash?
right?
Could
Just
you
tell me,
please
tell me
put
your
your
inner,
dogs on a
tell
leash?
me your inner hurts.
Could you please put
Tell
your
me your
dogs
inner hurts.
on a
You're
leash?
so insecure
Sir.
that you have to take it out on everybody
You know,
else.
if you want to sit here and berate me,
nevertheless,
You could just,
and
like, put
call
your
me
dog on a
names.
leash if there's a
I'm not
leash
calling
law.
names. I'm
you
just telling
called
you
me
exactly
ugly, you called me a loser.
you
Those are
are.
names.
all of those
Please
things
put your dog
because-
on a leash. Thank you, sir.
Do you see the 20? Yeah.
Do you see those other dumbbells?
Honey.
Okay, cool.
Are you serious?
Pyromancer says surprise cringe.
There's an entire gym. Like, use the entire gym.
Yeah, but okay. Nobody here is using the 27
Yeah,
pounds.
nobody here was in this area until you walked
Wow.
in. Wow is right.
You know, I can go complain
Go
right
complain.
now.
Go for it.
I
Because
will.
I'm using one dumbbell. And he's going to come and tell you to use it for me. God damn, Karen.
actually say you admit to punching me?
No, I don't.
You just said it then to him. Did she
Of
say
course
that?
do, I said.
She punched me. This woman here punched me.
Hey, I could have walked off.
And you punched me.
I'm staying here till the police get here.
So you're telling me you didn't hit me?
No, I pushed you.
Oh, so what's this big mark on my body?
You might push it. You might go red easy. Ugly.
Get her out. Call the police immediately and get her out.
What is wrong with you? Do you have nothing better to do?
There's nothing wrong with me, sir.
What do you mean there's nothing wrong?
Pyromancer asks, there's really a store in the mall called Pillow Talk? I don't know, I've never seen one.
Genuinely, the way you threatened these kids was not okay.
How did I threaten you? What did I do?
I'm not even gonna bother. Go to court if you feel you didn't do anything wrong and discuss it there, okay?
You,
Please leave
you
me
think
alone.
you didn't?
Thank you, sir.
I don't understand what's wrong with you.
Hi, kitty.
It's against the law to accelerate towards a pedestrian.
Did I accelerate? I didn't accelerate. I didn't accelerate.
Come on.
What is witness? Your husband's not a witness. There's something wrong with you guys. Are you the cop? Are you a cop? Tell me. Are you the cop?
No, she's not wrong.
We're done talking here. Can you please leave?
This is harassment. Go away.
How is this harassment?
Go away. I have young children here. Go away.
I have a dog
Go
here.
away.
You should go away too. My dog is...
You said what?
Camel Crush menthol.
You get your ID on you?
That's the wrong kind. And every time I come in here, you don't never ask me for my fucking ID. Now you want to ask me for my ID.
It's corporate. What
What?
What did the people think about your gifts?
Oh, they thought they were cool.
kind of cigarettes you want?
Camel Crush menthol. Corporate my ass. Where's your
I also
manager?
got her purple roses.
That was the most immediate, where's your manager ever. Like, lady, they probably, corporate was like, hey, start IDing everyone because we're getting shit from whatever agency deals with underage cigarette buying. It's fine. Deal with it. Show them your ID.
You want me to go get the manager?
Yes. What the fuck you looking for?
Bitch, I am the manager. And what?
Manager my ass. Who the fuck? Where is your manager?
Where is your ID? Where is your ID? I know you're...
This feels like a fake TikTok video.
Store. Fuck.
Because I believe in Jesus, I don't need a mask.
We don't okay, well, you believe in Jesus, you wear a seatbelt?
Yeah, I do.
You wash your hands after you go to the bathroom? So you believe in Jesus, but you still take precautions. Because taking precautions doesn't mean you don't believe in Jesus.
Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
What?
People are nuts.
This bitch tripping, bro. Like, he just asked her to put up her mask and she's over here talking about something. He's disrespectful. What the fuck? You talking about them Karens? Hey, I'm on your side, fool. You told me respectfully and I put
I'm
it up.
asking you politely. I'm not
Come
saying,
on, bro.
can you please-
It's cool. He's not telling you nothing. Just chill out.
The fuck you recording me for?
Because you're recording him.
Fuck you recording.
I don't have the emergency, but the car behind me does. There is a officer with his emergency lights on and his siren on. I advise you to pull over. Over because that's voluntary.
No, it's not voluntary. If a cop is telling you to pull over with their lights and siren, you pull over. Pull your car over.
Running for this cop, I'm doing 40 miles an hour with this cop behind me with his freaking siren on, acting like a moron. Can you please let him know to turn it off because I'm not running?
Did you think that running from the cops requires a certain speed? Because it doesn't. If you're running from the cops at 1 mile an hour, you're still running from the cops. Pyromancer says, who is also now presumably on the phone while driving. True. I'll be back in 1 sec.
You see this? I'm not turning around. I'm in a fucking alleyway. Get out of my way. I just left a fucking store down there, and I'm pulling out of the street. It does not say one way anywhere in this fucking alley.
She keeps on bringing more people in. I've been in here daily.
She has.
I've seen. But she's bringing more people in, and the reason she doesn't come in this side is because she's allowing more people on that side.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and let her know if that is the case. But yeah, we are only checking out keys to residents right now. We wouldn't be allowed guests in.
Okay,
It seems kind of unfair.
It does. She's bringing in outside guests, and you're not letting me bring in my own guests. I need to speak to your manager.
He's actually in a meeting right now.
Okay,
so
well, wait.
He's not going to be available for the rest of the day.
Okay,
So,
Why are you so rude?
I'm not being rude. I'm just.
Yeah, you are, because you're not telling those people
And
either.
I've seen multiple people on multiple days come in here with other people, outside guests, seen them, and you guys have never said anything. And she comes in with 9 people on the other side. I come in with my 1 guest, showing you, and you're okay with that?
So I can go ahead and let her know if that is the
Okay,
case.
then yeah, you can.
But I'm not going to be able to check out a key to you then.
You can check out a key to me, because I'm a resident.
But not if you're going to be bringing a guest with you.
She's not going to come in. But you could give me a key. I am a resident.
Sci-Fi Media, thanks for following. Sorry, I missed that earlier.
She is still by my car.
Okay, they still have your tag.
I don't care, girl. I gotta go.
Here we go. Right here.
Alright, so we got Dougie, Deborah over here. Hello, so we have Dougie, Deborah over here. She called the cops over me because my window down.
Okay, I'm Officer Allen with the City of Hiram. That is why I'm out here, ma'am. I'm just here to figure out what's going on, that's all.
Dougie, Deborah called the cops.
Okay. Is your dog okay? How long were you inside for?
I've been here 10 minutes, and he's been panting ever since.
We'll take it from here, man. You're free.
I'm sorry?
We'll take it from here. If you want to go talk to that other officer over there, you may do so.
Bye. Dougie,
Yeah.
Deborah.
I don't know why you think it's...
Bye, girl.
I'm not a
Bye,
girl.
girl.
Ma'am, over here.
Bye, girl. Oh, so some security.
Hey, so I guess you showed up, you went in real quick, you grabbed a few things.
Yes, I'm going camping.
Oh, heck yeah, we gotta go.
Red Top Mountain. That's why she's
I
panting.
love Red Top. So basically, obviously, you just got a few items. You weren't in there a super long time, looking for stuff.
The window's down.
But basically, I'm just letting you know, people see a dog in a car and they automatically assume it's been there for, a long time. Obviously, the dog, he looks okay. He's breathing fine. Some people are just real passionate about their animals, and
Yeah, she's good. You're good, girl.
can I get your name, ma'am?
Yeah,
This is the document I got here. I talked to you.
Cicely.
What's next? God dang it. We got Flat Earth again. I didn't mean to do so many Flat Earth things. What's Daniel Pratt's channel name now? I keep forgetting, because he keeps having to jump channels. Does Irish Demon have a link in his description? That would be helpful. No. Bless you! Bless you again! Maybe if I just search Flat Earth. And go most recent. It's generally... Oh no, Steve Pennington.
Hey y'all, Mammon here. Confidence in wealth personified. I'm the personification or sock puppet, if you will. And I think I have a word of knowledge, a word of wisdom, if you will. You should have a special spot for tithe and offerings. You know, like a special pocket.
Only Facts TV, thanks for 300 bits, says third time's the charm. Get it? 3 100 Shamrock bits. LOL, never mind. Happy birthday.
More for offering
Thanks.
in that pocket.
God, that's always scary. I gotta find the guy. Where is he? 6 hours ago. There's a video about Daniel Pratt. There he is. Daniel Pratt's next deleted channel. Subscribe. Conspiracy.
Good morning, folks. I'll leave a link to Chuck Middleton's video he put out. I don't know if it was last night or this morning, but I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning and needed something good to watch, so it's a little over an hour long, I think. It's just a compilation of different Flat Earth content throughout the years. You know, I was, it's like these globe people think that we weren't on the same globe for 40 years myself. Just as lost and deceived as they are.
Boy, he sure does make Flat Earth sound like a religion, doesn't he?
I said the other day, you know, thank God for not making me like these people. That was simply giving me the eyes to see and ears to hear the truth when it was presented to me. That's all I meant by that. All glory to God, always. If it weren't for Him and the Holy Spirit and our Savior Jesus Christ, we would be nothing and would still be lost on the whirling, twirling vacuum rock.
I'm curious why he thinks Jesus failed to mention the whole Flat Earth thing. Don't you think that would have been something to be like, hey, by the way, guys, you know, love your neighbor and all that. And also, hear me out, the Earth is flat. That's not in red words, though, so...
I was of the mindset for years, even in the beginning, again, I've mentioned many times, religion did not bring me to Flat Earth. Flat Earth brought me to Jesus Christ, not religion.
Christianity is a religion. Again, if you want to think you have a relationship with Jesus, that's your business. I don't care as long as you're not hurting other people. I don't think it's true, but that's fine. We're allowed to have differing beliefs. But that's still a religion. That's a religion. That's a religion.
I was of the mindset myself for years. Religion's just used to control man, keep them passive so that they could take over the world. It's quite the opposite. Other religions, maybe. But when you truly read the Bible
I've read it. Not that impressed. I shouldn't say that. There's a lot of Christian mythology that I find very interesting, but it's that. It's mythology. Pyromancer with 20 bits says, I'll have you know that Yahweh is a false god and the All-Father is not pleased. Give Odin my regards.
Yes, Christ was very forgiving, said pray for your enemies, this and that. But he also said stand for truth, and truth alone. He is the way, the truth, and the life.
Bjorn Ford, 1333, thanks for following.
One God, the truth. That's the distinction from all the religions. The Luciferian false light religions presented to us constantly. The biggest and most unknown being Lucifer's whirly-twirly space rock. Idolization. Thrown in your face from cradle to grave.
You know, the only time that the shape of the earth literally ever comes up in my day-to-day life is when I'm dealing with flat earthers for this show. No one else talks about the shape of the earth because it's a foregone conclusion, because it's just something that we've known for millennia. It's not new, it's not controversial, it's not pushing any sort of ideology, it's just reality. No one ever talks about the shape of the earth because 99% of the time it does not matter unless you're like someone who works for NASA or something. It's just not super relevant to most people.
There's always a globe present somewhere in their programming. Now, the Dr. Deflection trolls of the truth will come and say, he just said there's always. The majority of the time, we've shown the clip so many times. Most of the movie companies, their logos have to do with globes.
Most of them. Universal? That's the only one I can think of. Hold on. Movie studio logos. Pyromancer says the world could be a bowl and nothing in my life would change. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's see studio logos. Fox, which doesn't exist anymore, but no, that's not a globe. Warner Brothers is a shield in a sky background. Paramount's a mountain. MGM is a lion. Universal is a planet. That's the only one. Universal is literally the only one that has anything to do with a globe. I guess DreamWorks Animation has a moon, but even flat earthers think the moon exists. They just think it exists in a different way than the rest of us. I'm trying to even look at more obscure ones. Pixar? No. United Artists? No. Regency? No. New Line Cinemas? No. Disney? No. Columbia? No. Like, literally the only one is Universal. Why does he say most film studios have something to do with the Earth? They don't. That's objectively false. Like, what?
On the news, they're constantly showing globes. It is pure idolization religion. So everybody that thinks Jesus Christ has to do with controlling you and keeping you passive, you couldn't be more wrong. Think not I am come to bring peace on earth. I come not to bring peace, but a sword. Christ came to distinguish truth from lies. If you are truly of Christ and the Holy Spirit, you will...
RKO did? RKO doesn't exist and hasn't existed for decades. This guy was probably born after RKO shut down. RKO. RKO Pictures. Who owns RKO now? I know it got bought out by someone else or something. RKO Pictures. Doesn't really matter. Just curious. Radio Corporation of America owns it now. General Tire and Rubber Company. Interesting. 1957. Never became by July 5th, 1957, RKO's Japanese distribution was sold to Disney and the British Commonwealth Film Corporation, but that's Japan. Either way, it got sold to a bunch of different parties, I would imagine. Yes, the logo was at the top of the globe, but this shut down in the 50s.
Follow the truth no matter where it takes you. And where it takes you is anywhere but a whirly-twirly space rock in a vacuum. Not only is this scientifically absurd.
And on what grounds are you saying that? You're not a scientist. You're a guy who makes videos in his garage next to his water heater.
It does not match the Word of God in any way, shape, or form.
So what does that tell you about what you think is the Word of God?
I recently saw, and I'm not saying anything about her video. I believe this lady loves Christ and is working, as far as the recent health situation of the world. She's trying to wake people up to their supposed cure that gets jabbed into you, right? But still, I see her say in an explanation, someone asked her about what she thinks about the rapture, okay? I see her going through her explanation, which made a lot of sense. I'm not going to get into it. But I still see her say at the four corners of the earth is metaphorical for, all across, all around the globe. No, globes don't have corners, and it's not at all metaphorical.
But even the flat earth model that gets used most doesn't have corners. Hold on. Flat earth. The typical, let me just say, the most common flat earth model looks like this. This still doesn't have corners. It's still a circle. So how does that work? Calling the earth saying it has four corners literally doesn't make any more sense on this model than it does on the globe earth, because neither has corners. One's a circle and one's a sphere.
Again, all these people continually reference the Book of Enoch.
Pyromancer says, speaking of jab, I got my first dose of the vaccine on Monday. Good for you. I hope I can get mine soon.
But can't recognize the world he describes in the Book of Enoch has nothing to do with the globe. And once again, he describes the seasons perfectly.
Yeah, but that's something you can describe observationally. I think anyone who lives anywhere on the earth can describe seasons because they exist most places.
He tells you the order of the stars, they all have names.
Though they are different in the northern and southern hemisphere, nonetheless they exist.
Names, and they all have purpose. He tells you people will be deceived about the true transgression of the stars and their true purpose. He tells you there were 7 fallen that were unforgiven and trapped in the wilderness. We also happen to have 7 wandering stars. He tells
There are 8. There are 8. Wandering star, okay. Planet, wait, hold on. Let me verify this real quick. Yeah. Planet comes etymologically, is that how you say it? From the term wandering star, because people in the past looked up in the sky, and of course stars that are further away appear on a human time scale more or less stationary. However, within our own solar system, planets that are moving, at least to our eye, much quicker, specifically because they're closer, they look quicker just because of how perspective works and how parallax works. They looked like they were moving. So they were called wandering stars. These, of course, as we know today, are not stars at all. They're planets. And he's saying that we have 7, whereas there are, as defined right now, 8 planets in the solar system. Although I guess we're counting Earth in that. So yeah, he'd be right. 7 that you can see, at least. Sure. Felix Night Owl, thanks for subscribing with 3 months, says 2021 made better with my sub to Hannah's channel. Thank you. Bardlock Moses says, Hannah, are you saying this man can't count? No, he's right. I was counting the Earth as well, which you can't... I mean, you can see Earth from Earth. You can look down, but he's talking about stars. Wandering stars, which are just planets, which, of course, are not actually stars. No, he said 7, not 12.
Tells you they can change shape and deceive people.
Wait, who can change shape?
I'm obviously paraphrasing. In so many words. And all of these wandering stars just happen to be named after Roman demigods.
They're not happen to be named, and not just demigods. Many of them are named after gods, because that's what they chose to name them. What's your point?
So, yes, there is indeed a religion being used to control the world. That religion is heliocentrism. Which has been proven by flat earthers to be scientifically impossible, absurd.
No, it hasn't.
And insane. Yet people cling to it like a religion, like a cult. And
yes, clearly science is the cult and not this. Pyromancer says, praise be the sun we revolve around.
What happens when a cult member breaks free of the programming and the mind control? They are rapidly attacked by people still lost in the cult. Just like flat earthers. That's what this all comes down to.
I think it was Carl Sagan who said they laughed at Einstein, they laughed at Newton, but they also laughed at Bozo the Clown. You can't work backwards like that. You can't say, people are ridiculing me, and sometimes successful and people who are correct are ridiculed, therefore, because I'm ridiculed, I must be correct. People who get ridiculed are often just ridiculed because they're also wrong in a silly way. You're in that category. John F. McDropout, thanks for following. And Noodles, thanks for following.
So I beg of you, stop confusing Jesus Christ your Savior with religion. All
Christianity
religion,
is a religion.
Including the 501c3 churchianity on this earth, is the false light of Lucifer.
So Christian churches are satanic now? Cool.
They serve mammon over God, money over God. Your 501c3 preachers serve the government and the candy they give them, tax-free. They're not interested in the truth and are deceiving many because of it. That's heartbreaking. Leads me to get a little frustrated and irritated.
Oh, I missed one. Purple Nickel says, Pluto is still a planet. Don't disgrace my baby
but
planet.
In the end,
it's a dwarf
I follow
planet.
The truth, which is our Savior Jesus Christ, and where he leads me. And it just so happens that just like he told me, the world will hate me for it. because they hated him first. And that's what it all comes down to. So that's all I got to say today. I'll leave the link to Chuck's video. Thanks, Chuck. It was a good one. I'll talk to y'all later.
Oh, boy. Flat earthers, man. What are you going to do? Bardlock Moses says, so Satan has all that power? What does God do again? He just kind of signs his name to stuff at the end. Oh, this guy's been in beef with Irish Demon, who also, you know, makes fun of flat earthers and stuff.
Oh, look. The lying trash bag that's full of hot air and shit is crying like a bitch because his video got taken down. I never reported shit, fuckboy. How you like the taste of your own medicine, Nazi? Fucking tumor boy.
Irish Demon had a tumor that he's making fun of. Yeah. For the record, he got that taken care of. It's okay. It wasn't metastasizing. He's all right, but still. Don't do that. All right, back to the wheel. Sovereign citizen. Cool. Oh, there's no audio. Does audio kick in later? Hold on. There we go.
Is she going to pull over?
Dunno.
Should I tell her? I'll ask her just to move it in there.
Yeah, tell her to park it in there.
That man is trash. I agree.
Hi there, how you going?
Alright.
That's good. Senior Constable Parent from Glaston Police. Can I just ask you to put your car in there, please? Thank you.
OnlyFacts TV says the other day some psycho called into a political streamer on Twitch, forgot who, and I swear I thought it was Maurice or whatever that crazy Canadian judge guy is. Marcel Bassett.
Hi there, so as I said, my name's Senior Constable Parent at Glaston Station. What's this you're producing?
It's a notice to you, mate.
For what?
Common law.
Oh god, what does it say? Notice, common law exercise of rights, no statute authority. So she's trying to claim statutes don't apply to her, even though statutes are laws.
Okay. So do you have a current driver's license, ma'am?
I don't have to answer any of your questions if you read that.
Okay. Do you have a current driver's license, ma'am?
I don't have to answer any of your questions, sir.
You do. You do.
Okay. Can I ask you just to state your full name for me, please?
No.
Okay. She's just done a window up.
At least printed on yellowed paper and
Right,
not
so do you
use
have anything
color
with your name on
ink.
it, ma'am?
Yeah.
Would you mind having a look at that notice?
Do you have anything with your name on it?
Would you mind having...
Oh no, she's got notices like pinned up on her window too. Is there just like an epidemic of mental illness that is not being taken care of globally that's causing all this? Because it seems like there's been a rise in stuff like QAnon and sovereign citizens and anti-vaxxers and anti-maskers. Like, what is happening?
Having a look at that notice. I've issued you with a notice, mate.
Do you understand in Queensland that as a person operating a motor vehicle, you're
And
required
do
to
you
have a driver's
understand
license?
that we have common law rights?
Okay. Ma'am, are you refusing to produce your driver's license? Is that what I'm understanding?
Do you understand that I don't have to answer any of your questions if you read that?
Okay.
Now, that is a legal document.
Right. Are you sure about that?
I am sure about
Looks
that,
like
mate.
something you might have printed off the internet. It's even got the web address at the bottom.
Well, if you have a look...
Oh, it's definitely printed with the yellow background, so it looks more like a legal document. That's pathetic. Bardlock Moses says it's the chemtrails. Yep, that must be it.
Look, that went through court in 2011.
Okay.
That's common law.
Right, okay.
So you're refusing me my common law
in
rights.
Queensland, you still have to produce a driver's license, or
Mate, I have common law rights.
or we can give you a requirement to give us your name.
Okay, so my name's Senior Constable Perrin at Tassie Gladstone Station. My registered number's 31463. You're a driver of a motor vehicle today and now require you to state your full and correct name. I must warn you, failure to comply with that direction is constituting an offence for which you may be arrested and charged.
Really?
Yes, it is.
What offence am I committing? Am I committing a crime, am I?
I've just required you to state your full and correct name.
Am I committing a crime?
You will be if you don't
You
give
will
your
be.
name, yes.
Why? What crime?
Contravening that requirement.
Programmer Paul, thanks for following.
Yes.
correct.
So what law does this understand? And what law are you going by?
I've given you the direction under the police.
No, I don't want a direction, mate.
Yep.
I want you to state the law.
Okay. My apologies. I've given you a requirement under the provisions
Right,
of the
a
Police
requirement.
Powers and Responsibilities Act. Okay.
Yep.
Which
So
you've
it's
already
a
been
police
warned
act.
about. If you fail to comply with, you are constituting an offence for which you may be charged. So you're
Mate,
going to
you're a
state your full and
private.
correct
You
name?
work for a private company,
No, I don't. I work for the Queensland Police Service.
which is a private company.
Are you going to comply with my direction?
Is the police force a
Are you
private
going to
company?
comply with my direction?
No, you answer my question first.
Are you going to comply with my direction?
Is the police?
Okay, ma'am, this is your last opportunity before you're
Man,
going to
we'll
get
take you to
arrested.
the watch house because he's giving you
Okay.
plenty of opportunities, alright?
This is your last
I'll
opportunity.
drive down to the watch house.
No,
Uh-huh.
that's not how it works.
Okay, this is your last opportunity. Are you going to provide your full details?
No.
Okay, you're now under arrest.
Up
How'd you get
out
for
of the
me,
car,
please?
please, ma'am.
Hop up.
Come on, out of the car, ma'am.
Out of the car.
Look,
Out of the car.
Out of the car.
Out of the car. Out of the car.
hang on, I want to get my phone
Yep.
so I can ring my husband.
Those cigarettes, did she have to grab her cigarettes?
You can do that after. Don't
Stop pulling away.
Why even grab the cigarettes? They're probably not going to let you smoke.
Okay, otherwise you're going to get charged for obstruct as well.
Can I lock my car up?
Yep,
please?
we'll lock it for you.
So you can't have any wallets, you can't have any lighters or anything in the back of the car.
Okay, just
Alright.
pass your
That's
keys
what I'm
to my
saying, they just
partner and your
confiscated the
handbag.
cigarettes. You might as well
Alright,
have
just
left them in the
hop
car.
please. Thank you very much, ma'am.
I don't even understand. Like, if she's gonna comply with the arrest in the first place, why not just provide your driver's license? It's not hard. I don't understand people. Karen. One of the most popular Karen videos. This one's an hour long. We're not going to watch this whole thing, but we can watch part of it.
Whenever your heart is broken.
Stop.
Yeah, you do. What?
I do not.
You think we bang on the ceiling for fun?
You bang on my ceiling all the time. I am
You
so
think
tired
we do
of it.
for fun? You think we do it because we're bored?
I am tired of you.
Well, I'm tired of you, lady. I'm tired of having to listen to your crap every night.
I don't do it every night.
Every night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You need to get her, sir.
You
need to
can
her.
get my ass. I am tired of you.
Oh, thank you.
I am.
Killjoy says, "Good day, mate. You're right loony, ain't ya? Aussie police are so nice comparatively to US police." Yeah, they are. Von Tux with 100 bits says, "Could mainstream conservatism embracing conspiracy thinking more heavily since the election and boomers inside all day from quarantine explain a rise in this kind of behavior in your opinion? Also, happy birthday and thank you for being sensitive to CWC in your prior stream. She's been through enough." Yeah, I find Christine super interesting, but I have no reason to be, like, rude or anything. She's not right. She needs help. Like, why would I... It's the stuff all surrounding Christine is fascinating, and I love to discuss it with people because it's so interesting. But, like, I'm not gonna mock her. She's not right. She needs help.
I'm not going
It's
anywhere.
not help I'm gonna provide because I'm not a professional, but she needs professional help.
Let me tell you something. My kids are asleep. Get your ass back upstairs, lady.
I am so tired of you.
Get upstairs. Go home. Honey. Go home. Hey, you need to get her. I'm gonna call the cops. You need to get her.
Come on. Chudsby Chudding asks, who? Christine Chandler. You might know her as Chris Chan.
Call him for what?
Because you're on my doorstep screaming at me. You're on my doorstep screaming at me, and my
Why did you
5-year-olds
come
are
up to
asleep.
my house?
I do. You don't answer the door.
the door.
Go home.
Why
Go
should I
home.
answer the door?
Go home.
So
lady.
you can call the cops?
Listen, my kids are in here asleep. Go home.
About your damn kids.
I don't care about you.
Do you know her?
I know you don't care about me.
She's my
You
aunt. I just
trip
got
by
here.
stealing every night. Why should I care about you?
Sorry about
I'm so tired of you. Go to hell.
You know her?
Merry Christmas!
She's my aunt. I just got here. I've been driving.
I told you to pick him up from my house. He started it, and I heard it.
Of course he did, because your baby's an angel.
Oh, whatever. You know what? I don't say he does nothing wrong. But my son doesn't call people.
Neither does
Oh,
my
no,
son.
I didn't. The half of the school has heard it.
Exactly, because people are spreading lies.
Whatever, that is not true. Guess what? We had no trouble until this child came here. Oh, you shut your mouth. I love to punch your face. I won't, because I'm not going to do that and get sued, but I'd love to. I'd beat the shit out of you if I could. I'm not going to and get sued. No, I'd love to is what I'm saying. Yes, I would. Because, look at him. He's a little punk. No, and I'm going, you know what? I hope he's not coming back next year.
Oh, he
because
will be here.
Good. Because I'm going to Mr. Dale.
I hope you do. You
don't
need
appreciate
to.
what he's done, but I would
What
never let
have
your
I done?
child.
What have I done?
And now I know why he acts like
You
that.
need to go. You watch out for him.
His father calls people gay, kids gay.
Bullshit.
Oh, no. I know.
Oh, you're so smart. You need to wake up.
No,
You're in for it with that one. He's a manipulator, liar,
You're
and
gonna
I
have
know
to
where
world
he
of
gets
trouble
it.
your whole life.
Yeah, right. Really?
Hey, gang. I'm sorry, I was like right in the middle. I'm doing a, anyway, go, I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
Okay.
What did you say?
I said, by any chance, did you know this was a land bank home?
This is a land bank home?
Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so they sent me out to inquire about how did you become a resident?
Okay.
How did you become a resident?
Okay, and what else? Oh.
No, I'm writing this stuff down so I can send it to them because they sent me out to get the information.
Right.
And verify how did you become a resident to try to make sure that you become a legal resident.
Oh.
What's land bank? At least in Michigan, it's a real bank, it looks like.
Every address I'm sent to,
right,
the city has the deeds.
Okay, what address?
Someone's potentially squatting in a house, maybe, and they're not sure. I'm not sure.
Address did you go to? What address?
This is a whole house.
Oh, what's the address on it?
You know the address?
What is?
I don't know who's in the wrong here. I don't know if it's someone squatting in a house, or if it's someone who's pretending to own the house who doesn't.
The address say?
Abby says, just got here. You look so cute, Hannah. Thank you.
42, you got 39 and 41. You know the flats are.
Oh, okay. So the city of Detroit owns this house?
No. What did I just give you?
You said the city of Detroit owns it. That's what I'm
I
asking.
said. No, that's what I gave you. Okay, so the thing is, I have questions. I only have a couple minutes because I have other people to go to. Okay, so question is, how did you become a resident of this location?
I moved in.
Okay, you just moved in.
Okay, go ahead.
What's your name? What's your name?
Oh, you don't know my name?
How would I know your name if you just moved in?
You call the land bank.
No, that's not how it works.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have a warrant?
Oh, it sounded a little bit like this person just moved into the house, which I get. If you're homeless and there's a house that's not someone else's, but the bank just owns it, I don't feel bad for the bank. Rovina996, thanks for subscribing with Prime. I'm not advocating for breaking the law, by the way. I'm just saying I don't care.
I'm not arresting you.
I know.
Are you okay?
No.
Okay.
Because you're asking me questions, and you're not an attorney.
No, they want you to call them. I'm going to get your information. You're going to call them, and the information is going to verify so that you can become a legal resident. Because right now,
I'm an illegal.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, well then they should really take action and stop squatters.
That's why we're out here to try to get your information.
Thank you. You should not have
What's
squatters.
your name, ma'am? So that they can verify that you're a legal resident here and not a squatter. What's your name?
Well, tell them they have to find my name first.
Okay. So guess what?
Okay.
If you don't call them and verify with the information, they're going to handle you as a squatter. So you kind of want to verify who you are and how did you become a resident.
Okay.
So
okay.
Are you your name?
Okay.
Thank you very much. Your name? Thank you very much. Okay. Do you have is there someone next door living?
I don't know.
Aline Garrick, thanks for following.
Post on this
Okay, that'll work.
Are you gonna,
what is that?
Are you going to contact that number?
Oh, yeah, it could also be a scammer. I have no idea.
Of course.
Okay, so I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I'm going to have to note that you did not give me information in compliance.
Okay. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, you know what? Just post it up. You don't have to run back. Oh, okay.
Because they're going to handle you as a squatter because you didn't comply. So I just have to.
And I didn't comply because.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I asked for your name and how did you become a resident?
Right, because you're just doing your job. I got you. I got you, hon. Okay. See you later. Have a good weekend.
Phased out, but you have a sign up here. So why are you doing like false advertising? If you're gonna have this extra crispy here, you don't have it, right?
Oh, God. Let me guess. He went to KFC, he wants extra crispy chicken, and they're out of extra crispy. That happens. Be an adult. Get the regular classic KFC. First of all, I hope to God there's not a Popeye's chicken or even a Chick-fil-A in town. Because if those are options and you're going to KFC, there is something wrong with your brain. Go to a proper chicken restaurant, okay? Secondly, extra crispy, overrated. Get the regular stuff. It's fine. The extra crispy's over-seasoned, okay? I will die on this hill. But either way, when you go to a restaurant and you're an adult person, you should be able to recognize that they have a certain amount of stock, they have a certain amount of inventory, and if they run out, then they're out of that item, and you just say either, oh, okay, then I'll have this other thing instead, or you say, oh, well, that's the only thing I would have wanted, thank you, have a good day, and you leave and you find something else to eat. Staying and bitching like a baby is not going to solve anyone's issues, and you're just causing a scene. Also, Popeye's biscuits are so much better than KFC's. Come on.
What? I will call your corporate office and I'll tell them exactly what happened.
Your name is Jenny, right? Jenny and Marcia.
What's your name?
Sorry, sir. Did you learn ethics before coming here?
Yeah, managerial ethics.
Ethics.
Ethics?
When we
Managerial
came here, you didn't
ethics.
Say hi. You didn't say, hi, good morning, welcome to KFC.
No, sir, I said hi, sir. No, you didn't.
No, you did not. And also, and you said, I asked for extra crispy. What did you say? See, this is the problem. This is the problem. This KFC. We have a manager here that's the root cause of all the problems. I asked for original recipe, and which is the basis of all the recipes in KFC, and she doesn't have it, and she said no. She didn't smell no.
Okay, so they didn't have original recipe. They only have extra crispy?
No respect. She didn't say thank you.
And what do you mean it's the basis for all the other recipes? I'm pretty sure the stuff all just comes in frozen and they just fry it. I don't think they manually make it anymore. I could be wrong, though. I didn't work at a KFC. I worked at... This was a decade ago at this point, but I worked at a McDonald's and then a Culver's, so I don't know what KFC's deal is.
You look at, she got a sign that says extra crispy, and she doesn't have available.
She's a manager, she's removing signs too, right?
Yes, did you get her name?
They're not going to take down the sign. They're probably going to get new stock in the next 3 days. They just say to the customer, sorry, we don't have extra crispy right now. Or, if it was like when I worked at fast food places, if there was a location that was nearby, they would call and be like, hey, do you have any extra XYZ? And then they'd send an employee to go grab extra from the other store.
Serve you with the court
Whatever.
papers?
Whatever.
Or who accepts service for
you
your
can't
store?
serve me anything because I have by law 24
Ma'am,
hours.
you're
I
getting
am
in my
not-
face. Please stay back from me when
Sir,
you're talking
I'm
to me.
done- I'm done talking about it.
I'm just telling you, you're supposed to tell me who to serve, ma'am. Ma'am. Ma'am, yesterday.
I'm done
How are
talking
you
to
done talking to me?
Because I've already told you the situation and what we're going to do, and you refuse to listen.
Listen,
So I'm done.
I
can-
showed your man this. Well, if you would, I'll have a Section 1983 claim. I certainly will, because you're having me removed for exercising my rights
because
under
you're
the law.
following me after I've told you that we're done talking.
No, I
about
wanted
it.
to show
And
you
I'm
your
24 hours is
violations
what I
here.
have.
You're not interested in seeing your violations?
Sure.
I'm curious what this is about, because this is from 2018, so it's not a mask thing. What did he call it? Section 1985? Conspiracy to interfere with civil rights. Uh-oh. What is he? Oh, 1983? Thank you. Krizia says this is actually Walmart policy. Anytime a person starts talking about legal action, you stop talking. That doesn't surprise me. Does not provide civil rights. It's a way to enforce civil rights that already exist. So again, he's claiming it's some sort of civil rights issue. I don't know what the inciting incident was.
I will get the receipt.
There's violations.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll show you the rest of them if you like, because if you like, I study constitutional tort litigation.
I don't care, sir.
And, you know.
I can research your claim. It's my right as a retailer. So it's my right to research your claim.
It's your right to research my claim. But these are not violations of Section 9 is what I'm trying to tell you, ma'am. These are violations of the Act. And I'm suffering a loss because of the time I'm spending here trying to show you that you're in violation of Act 15 of 2011.
Sir,
That's all I'm trying to do is get you to rectify the Act. I'm going to have...
And I will.
Act 15 of 2011. An act to regulate certain pricing of consumer items and the advertising of consumer items, goods, merchandise, and commodities, to prescribe the powers and duties of certain state and local officials, to provide remedies and penalties, to make appropriations, and to repeal acts and parts of acts. Yeah, I don't know what that means specifically. Regulate certain pricing of consumer items and advertising of consumer items. It's some sort of consumer rights law. Killjoy102 says, do you think they were just out of something? That would be funny.
If everything shows that if we are in fault, then I will.
But I can take you and show you them right now.
Sir, I need to know when, though, if we put something there and the label wasn't there.
There's thousands of items with no labels there, ma'am.
Oh, the issue is that certain items don't have labels on them or something?
Can I just show you where they're at?
No. I will.
So you intend to violate the Act further?
I intend to.
So you're going to allow these people, to continue to purchase these items and not do anything about it?
No, sir, I'm not, and you can stop recording me because you didn't ask me if you could record me.
Ma'am, I'm just recording for my own notes. You're not interested in curing these violations.
I told you 24 hours if you would leave your information.
All right, I'll just make a police report of your intent to violate the Act.
The receipt is ridiculous! Come on! Somebody pick up your phone!
Not Walmart. That's Walmart. We're at Walmart.
Yes, customer service over here now! I'm waiting on our receipt. I've been waiting for 20 minutes. Nobody is helping me. Yeah, let's go get my receipt.
Oh my god, get off.
Get the receipt and I'll get down. My time is worth more than yours.
Oh, fuck off, lady.
Go.
So this guy, so he's a fake. He's gone around with PC, yeah? He's from Ilford, you go West End, you get Nick Muffin,
Envy Gamer, thanks for subscribing.
Yeah. You're fake, yeah? And I'll call the police and I'm taking it, yeah?
I've been surrogated a sub baby.
Okay?
What should we name it? Also, thanks KR Goss for the gift sub.
Okay? If you want a camera, I'll smack you and I'll take that money as well. Do you understand? But this, you're not getting back. Alright?
Roberta.
And this will go around so everyone knows that you're an idiot. You're nicking money from people. This is Muslims. You're Muslim. Shut up, you registered money.
I don't even know what's going on in this one.
Listen, I don't want language you speak. I'll say English, yeah?
Alright, that's enough for one segment. Let's see what's next. More Karens. We keep going.
This is my son. Did you come outside before and start cursing at him?
No.
No, because he's saying that you came outside and you started cursing at him, and you said, you know, F this and F that. Okay, he lives right next door.
Fine.
Okay, and he can.
5 years and I never had a problem with noise and skateboards.
They're children. Okay, they're
Fine.
children.
Fine.
Okay. He's not.
Purple Nickel, thanks for subscribing for 4 months. Gotta head out, but have some fun with the stream. Much love. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day.
Come on. A car wreck? They're children. They're 10 and 11 years old. I don't think they're causing that much of a disturbance. For you to come out, and start cursing at a 10-year-old.
I just said to stop.
Okay.
You know, skateboard on the sidewalk.
Okay. You're an older woman. He's a 10-year-old boy, and that's how you come out and you speak to him. I think you need to grow up. If you have an issue,
you need to grow up.
You come next door and you speak to his parents. Okay.
Fine. Even though it would be louder on the sidewalk.
Here.
Yeah.
When? Now. When was I warned? He's been warned too. He was parking over here.
Outside. Outside.
No, he was parking over there. Corbus caught him in here before.
And then you told him
the
not to
other
park
thing
over there.
is you're running an office out of there. That's not right.
What's the problem?
It's not right.
You
dude.
already knew about that.
Corba didn't. You shouldn't have had that place opened up and sitting in there when she came by and seen it.
I have the computer. How much in it?
You're running a business out of a place that's a storage unit.
I just have the computer in there. It's not a business.
You've got refrigerator, you've got lights.
It's not hooked up.
Whatever,
Dude, none of us.
It doesn't matter.
You
You can't use this place, and if
He
you
was gonna
damage
park right
that
there.
boot,
he was parked
No,
right there.
if you damage my car, I don't care your boot.
I'll knock your ass
Mother-
out.
Okay, do it. You wanna do it?
If you
You
damage
wanna
that
do it?
boot,
You wanna
that's
do
a
it?
felony,
Do it.
And Corbin's
Do
gonna
it.
charge you $500.
Do it.
Dude, take your phone and shut
No,
it.
no, I got it. I want to send you to court. Your attitude.
I'm calling the cops on
Yeah,
your ass.
call him. I got the video.
Let's see if you're legal.
Okay. Do it. I got the video about your attitude. No mine.
Because you're acting tough on your phone like you're a
I'm
badass.
tough, dude. Listen, dude. I don't want any issues, man. That's the reason.
Dad, I'm calling the cops.
Call
on
him.
both of you.
Call him. I don't care. I got a better record than you. I'm sure.
Really?
Clean.
I served 6 years in the Army.
Oh, well.
You ain't got no.
Oh, yeah, you're my hero now. You are my hero now.
I don't really care about that
Here,
one.
wanted to touch my food with no gloves. Tell me I gotta pay for another sandwich. Trying to put me out of his own school. Yeah, I do. Oh, because this nasty ass touched my food, man. That's disgusting. I was watching him, and I'm like, what is he doing? Is he getting us another sandwich or what? You don't know?
The employee made the sandwich with that, or touched it without gloves, and he wants them to make another one.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure. He's the manager. And he told
If I was working there, I'd probably just do it just so I don't have to deal with this guy. But, how do I put this? If you're washing your hands regularly in a kitchen, it's probably fine. But I get it. If you're doing something like Subway where you're in front of customers, they're gonna want you to wear gloves, even though gloves can be just as bad in terms of food contamination. But it just depends. You got to be changing your gloves regularly if you're doing the gloves, like after every sandwich, ideally. But I don't know how Subway works.
Okay, then someone needs to get the manager. We need them. I've already paid for my food. If no one's making me another sandwich,
Yeah.
I need to know what's going on.
If they're touching other stuff, then they need to put gloves on.
That's the manager? Disgusting. Really disgusting. Back there coughing over people's food and stuff. I seen him. I should have recorded that. You can just give me a refund. I don't care. No, you wasn't, bro.
Thanks for
No,
subscribing
you threatened
for
me. You
4
said
months.
I have to pay for 2
4 months
sandwiches. No, you're
already?
disgusting, and you're a
Seems
manager. It's ridiculous. Just give me a refund. Yes, you are. Look at you.
Just go to a Jimmy John's. Jesus.
Look at you. You're unshaven. You have blood coming out of your neck. You're coughing over people's food. You have abrasions. You have abrasions on your elbows and stuff. I want my refund. I will when you give me my money back. When you give me my money back. No.
Someone says Jimmy John. Does Jimmy John's not exist outside of the Midwest? It's another sub store.
Just give me my money back.
Mitchell Drummer
Just give
says
me my money back.
Brony
No, I'm doing
time.
it with
Thanks for
corporate.
the bits.
Can I have my money back, please?
I'm sure there's better sub places. I don't get subs very often though.
Hey then, disgusting. I had 3 drinks.
you had 2 steak wraps.
I had 2 steak wraps with 3 drinks.
There's actually near me, like a block away, there's a sub place. What are they called? They're called Intermission Deli, and it's not like a franchise or anything to my knowledge. It's just like a business around here, and they make really good subs. They get like everyday fresh baked bread from a local bakery brought in, and when they're out of bread, they close for the day. It's really good.
Actually, I drank one of them. You can charge me for one.
It's just a veggie.
Yeah, veggie wrap. Put that back. You can charge me for 1 drink. I drank 1 drink. Dude, you have blood coming out of your arms talking about appearance. You touched my food. I didn't even give you my card.
You don't need your card. Get out of my store.
Yeah, so get out your store for touching my food. We're going to post this on Facebook right now. You're disgusting. Look at the lesions on his arms. Look at the lesions on his face. And he touched my food.
Trying ads. Thanks for coming to the stream.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
This is a Long John Silver's. You don't see many Long John Silver's drama because no one ever goes to Long John Silver's.
Oh, he's recording me, and you're keeping him here?
I'm gonna tell this.
That is out of his jurisdiction. He is recording me.
I'm gonna tell this story
Who's out of his what? Hold on.
till I'm 90.
Oh, he's recording me, and you're keeping him here?
I'm gonna
that
tell
white
this.
boy is out of his jurisdiction. He is recording me.
I'm gonna tell this
paying
story
customer,
till I'm
paying
90.
For food. He's out of his jurisdiction. And my husband and my vehicle don't appreciate it at all. Y'all are...
I like Long John Silver's, but I've never gotten the fish there once. I get their chicken. I like the sort of beer batter they use. It's really good. But yeah, I've never had their fish. But their fries and their hush puppies, those are bomb.
And you took her side over mine.
I didn't take somebody's side.
That is why I
They have pretty good mozzarella sticks too.
denied her service, Brian. That is why.
Man, let go, okay?
No matter how hard you try, you're never going to
Don't
be a
be
real
rude.
one.
And what's your problem
Get out of
with
my
me?
face.
I will record you because you're being really rude.
You can try to be a redhead as hard as you want, and you'll always have those
And guess
eyebrows.
Is she confronting someone in the mall or something because they dyed their hair red? Who cares? People dye their hair.
Hey, let me ask you something. Is it because we're brown? Is that why you're being
Oh, it's a racist. That makes sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but I at least I understand the situation now.
so rude?
She's black,
we were
for
my...
one thing.
She's not black. She's Moroccan.
Oh, her hair looks pretty black.
Okay,
Ooh, fuck this lady.
first of all, I am.
Okay,
I'm
but is
actually
it
from
'cause we're
Africa.
brown? 'Cause
And trust me, I will go blonde
Why
and
were
still...
you talking about my boobs? My boobs have nothing to do with
I
my hair
said
color.
your roots are brown. That's what I
Yes,
said.
they are, but the
And
rest of
actually,
my
they're
hair is
gray.
natural.
They're gray. They're not even brown. They're
Really?
gray.
Okay, but is it 'cause our
Their
skin is brown?
You're
Whatever,
still dyeing
but
it.
you're so
Is
fake.
it because our skin is
So-
brown?
Is
Are you
that
mad?
why?
Are you mad because we look better than you? That's why. You're mad because she looks so
And
much
'cause we're
better than
younger
you.
than
She
you.
looks better than you. Go get your hair done as a blonde and you will never
Come
look
here,
as
Missy.
good.
Please come
Okay,
here.
come on, let's go.
Up on me. They
We're
think
ganging
you're
up on
blonde
you
and
because
redhead.
you're being
So
racist to us.
obviously not.
You're being
Is she ever
racist.
gonna be a real blonde?
You're being racist. Are you crazy?
No, I'm
It's
not crazy.
2018. How dare you be racist to her? Are you crazy? This is ridiculous. I've
You
never
have
met.
no boobs. You
I
wanna talk
don't.
about my
I
body?
don't. But I have a butt.
You know
I
what?
don't.
Your
But I have a
butt
butt.
is really gross looking.
Oh, really?
nothing about your spread your ass cheeks
We
and
said
have her
nothing
stick
about your
like a
body.
stick in it or
Oh.
something.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
We said nothing about
Get
your
out of my
body.
face.
Touch
Get
her?
out of my face. You want to go to
She
jail
didn't touch
for,
you. She didn't touch you, and we have this on video.
Right.
Trust me. And you look so retarded. You look so dumb. You look so dumb. Come on, let's go. Come on.
Yeah,
You're
now
racist and you're
scared.
ridiculous.
Ooh,
We're
run,
not
bitch,
scared of you.
run.
We're not scared of you. If you really want to do this, let me get out of work, and then we can really do this.
Oh, okay, I'm
Yeah.
ready. I got my hair back. You better get your hair
Oh,
back and
you
take
know
your
what?
earrings
I
out, little
clock
cunt.
out- I clock out at 6. Be
Okay.
waiting for me right here. Don't leave.
Oh, you're
Don't
such a
leave.
little bitch.
Don't
I'm
leave.
so
Exactly.
scared.
You're so racist. It's so
I'm not
sad.
Racist. I'm just saying
You're
your hair
racist.
will never be
Come
blonde,
on,
and it's
come
not
on.
blonde right now.
Okay, but what does Come on. Come on, she's racist. Come on. She's racist.
That was an embarrassing situation, and you made me spell it out. You're rude. Oh, she heard me. Everyone heard me. Oh, everyone hears me. Don't use the Lord given thing. That's a hate crime. Don't say God to my president, because you have no God. Can I speak to the manager, please? Can I speak to the manager, please? Yeah, I'm going to talk to the manager.
Okay, then you come to me. Then you sit down and let all the managers after I said
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You asked me a question, I responded, and then you told me I can't come back? Honey, you've been in this country, what, 5 years? I was born here.
Always with the racists.
Hi, yeah, I was speaking with the manager and I was just...
This is she, and I do not know. It's French vanilla. I don't want to give you something that do got
No,
dairy
that's
in it
okay.
and you get sick.
I was just trying to get your name, but you turned off your thing.
Oh, why would you want my name? Because I don't have any coffee tonight, or I don't know if it's dairy in there. I'm not going to give you my name either. No.
You're not going to give me your name.
Ma'am. Thank you, and have a great night.
She literally turned, would not tell me her name, and then closed the door. It was extremely rude.
I got people to take care of.
So you're not going to give me your name then?
No.
Why is that?
Why do you need my name?
I'm asking you your name because you were
you're holding up my card.
but you were extremely rude to me.
I'm just wondering your policies.
I'm not going to talk to you if you're reporting stuff then.
Well then, so am I being detained?
No, not at all. Why?
Okay. Because apparently I need to show a receipt.
No, we just have to verify when we carry it out. You're not being detained.
What are all these security cameras doing? Okay.
You're not being detained.
Excellent. Thank you very much, sir. Well, you have a nice day. Yeah, I'll get you to stand right here, and I'll bring my like right around. Make it a little easier.
No, it was my mom that he needed to apologize to. He don't need to apologize to me. Oh, see, told you. Oh, just so you know, this going online. Yeah, it is. It is going on Facebook. So if you want to wave, yeah, that's what he got on his Facebook page. So all about Jesus. So just so you know, hey, yeah, and he's happy about that. Yeah. See how disrespectful he is?
A sinner?
Look.
A sinner?
Wow. Yeah. Come on, Bubba, let's go. This was the only respectful one in the group. Lucci. Right there. And this manager was very respectful. And what was your name again? Kenny. So I don't have to be on Facebook yet. Okay, my bad.
Jesus. More Karens! Jesus Christ.
Why?
The last Karen or Sovereign Citizen stream was like all Sovereign Citizens, and this one to compensate, I guess, is all Karens.
Oh, you look mad. You look really mad and depressing. I'm not mad at all. And racist. You do. Why don't you go? I won't leave until you leave because you're the one that's being racist. And I came into the store shopping, so why are you saying stuff to me now? I didn't follow you. I walked in here. I always come in here. You think the mall, you own this mall? You're the only one that's allowed to shop here? You told me you wanted to meet me outside at 6 o'clock. You're the one that said you wanted to fight with me. I have you on video, honey. I have you on video. I have you on video. I hope they call the cops. I really hope you guys call the cops because she's attacking me for no reason. I've said nothing to her. She's like, why do you have red hair? You will never have red hair. Like, attacking attacking me for that. Like, that's so dumb to say to someone.
At 6 o'clock.
Because you wanted to talk to me during my job, like while I'm at work. You want to talk? We can talk right now since I'm out of work. You want to talk? What do you got to say? Nothing. Exactly. So be quiet because you look really stupid.
Ashy Boo says, "Hi Hannah, have you and Baha made seitan before? It's a vegan chicken that's absolutely delicious. I can link a recipe if you'd like." I haven't. I don't know about Baha.
And ignorant.
Could you make her leave?
Can you leave?
Someone asked if you've made seitan. It's vegan chicken. Yeah, sure. How was it? Okay. She said she likes it, but hers didn't turn out that great, according to her.
Because you're the one that's talking crazy. Don't say rude stuff to people, and when they react, you act all innocent. Because you're the one that was being rude to me. I didn't even care about you, or your hair color, or what you're dressed like. Because I don't care about you.
I'm saying, bro. You want to sit down? That's what's up, bro. I want to sit down, and I want the outside seat now. Straight up.
He's like, you know what your problem is? He was like,
Yo.
nobody's trying to have
on
a
the
conversation.
bus. You too.
Nobody's trying to have a conversation with you.
Oh, so I can know this is goddamn no sun, man.
This shit ain't even worth already.
I was never coming at you. All I'm trying to say is I hear what you were saying. That was it. You tried to start shit. I don't even know her. I'm
First of all, why you over here? I don't even know you. So why? No, don't put me in that bull.
That's your people.
Why you over there? You don't even know me.
All that.
No, ain't no all that. You trying to start. Now I'm loud about it.
I'm telling this man, I didn't hear what you want me to do, like.
I'm
you want to see this man get smacked into who?
What I'm doing?
Yo, son. For real. You talking about son? New York.
And I'm from Brooklyn. So what? Queens, New York shit. I'm from Brooklyn.
I really want to
show me you're from Brooklyn. You want to be from my boy?
I don't even know what's happening in this one.
Okay.
And read the letter you gave my mother?
Yes.
Well, wouldn't you want to give that letter to the homeowner instead of my mother?
I didn't know that.
Well, you should have done your research. My mom doesn't know.
I don't have to do research. I didn't know.
You harassed my mother.
That's not harassing.
Yes, it is. You
No, it's
harassed my
not.
mother. I don't care what you tape. I spoke with my insurance agent.
Good.
Okay? I just got off the phone. And unfortunately, my mother's only responsible from her property line in. Her insurance company said from your property line over, it is your responsibility. Now, we would have tried to work with you had you not harassed her.
You try to work with me.
We would have. I've
no,
been out
you
of
haven't.
town. I have been out of town. I can't help it. Turn your phone off. Why do you need to tape this? You harassed my mother.
I did not harass
Okay,
your
explain.
mother. My brother was with me. Bob,
I love Bob. Bob's not in this.
did I harass her mother?
This to me is mean, Bob. This is mean. My mother is a nervous wreck. This house is not in my mother's name. It is not her home.
I'm supposed to do
This-
my research to know that. I don't know that. I don't
Well,
get in
before
people's
you-
business.
Before you give somebody a letter saying something like this, you should find out who
What
owns
is wrong
it.
with that letter?
Well, you say that you contacted Carly, who she has nothing in this.
I did contact Carly.
Okay, did you notarize that and have that
Her holding a can of Budweiser really classes up this video.
writing?
It's on a text message.
Do you have that text message?
Oh, so now you're playing legal. You're trying to play
Right,
an
because
attorney.
my insurance agent just told me to.
That's fine. But
Okay,
I
if-
contacted Carly, and that's why Carly's daughter moved to the trampoline.
Okay,
Right?
I'm going to tell you what my insurance agent said. My insurance agent said, if you had notified my mother legally in writing in a notarized letter, or the property owner, excuse me, not my mother, that tree was rotten and it was a danger, then we'd have a whole different scenario.
How would I have done that when I didn't know she was no longer the property owner?
If you were worried about the tree, you could have asked. You could have said who owns the house.
Well,
if you
as a-
texted
as
Carly,
a-
why didn't you say to Carly who owns the house?
I don't ask people who owns the house. I assumed.
Well, that was your first mistake.
Well, your mistake was then, as a property owner, you should have examined the property.
Do you go around and examine every tree? We didn't know the tree was
Well,
bad.
how would I know?
Well, if you
I don't live here.
Well,
I
apparently
rent
you
it.
thought something, or you're saying that you notified Carly.
I did notify because of a limb. My sister brought it to my attention.
What was your concern?
The children getting hurt of the limb coming down.
Oh, so it had nothing to do with the tree being rotten.
It's in there.
Clarify.
It's in writing. What,
Okay,
can you read it?
I see that.
What did I
about
write?
the tree, about the children.
What
But
did I write?
I read it. I see what you said. I want to clarify. It had nothing to do with the tree being rotten.
The tree is rotted.
Did you say that to Carly?
Because of the limb.
Did you say to Carly that the tree was rotten?
It's all in there. Is
Did
it
you
not?
say to Carly the tree was rotten?
Is it not in there? Yes,
No.
it's in there.
No. Concerned about something getting hurt. Doesn't say anything about the tree being bad.
But see, first
doesn't say
you're
that.
sitting here spouting off.
Yeah, I'm
and
furious.
You're even,
I
and
am
you're
furious.
Saying, you're look at my mess.
Yeah. Well, do you think my mother wanted that to happen to you? She
What's it
loves them.
What's it costing?
She loves them.
What's it costing you?
I don't know yet.
Oh, you don't. Wait. If your insurance is not responsible, you're not. It's not costing you a damn thing.
Oh, she'll get the whole tree cut down. Oh, it's going to cost her hundreds and thousands to get the tree cut down.
No, it's your tree. Why would it cost your mother?
Right, well, because my mother will pay for it unless my sister says I split it.
Why would your mother pay for it? You're the
Because she
property
still
owner.
lives there. You're right, I am the property owner. My
So
sisters
take
and I
care
are.
of your tree.
Okay, I didn't know the tree was bad. How would anybody know a tree was rotten? How would I know that?
Your mother claimed to have it inspected last year. So why wasn't this one inspected?
She had somebody come last year because Victor said the limbs were going over and clogging his gutter and her gutter.
So is that picking on it because he did that?
He was concerned for her. He said it's clogging her gutters.
Okay.
That's what Victor said.
Okay, you
So
said
I
your
had a
piece.
tree kite.
I'm done with you.
Yeah, I'm done with you
because
too.
You're
well, we
ignorant.
would have tried. No, I'm not ignorant.
You are
You
ignorant.
don't harass a 91-year-old woman.
That is not harassing.
Yes, it is.
No, you're
you
ignorant.
flipped her out. You flipped her out.
You're ignorant.
You flipped her out.
I was very polite to your mom. Bob was there with me.
You didn't think that would rattle her.
Why would that rattle her? I was very polite. I'd never raised my voice, or I didn't even talk in the manner as you talked to me.
I think that you should have given the letter to me or my sisters who own the home.
I did not know until your mother told me you were the property owner. And you know what?
We get it.
What it would back up this apron. Did you just threaten me? Huh? You just said if I didn't have this apron on, what would you do?
That's not what I said.
Huh? Now you're lying.
Dude, back up.
You just said if I didn't have this apron on,
Dude.
I'd kick your ass.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
What'd you say then? Huh?
You need to stop, dude.
What did you say?
You need to chill. You need to back up.
You're the one that threatened me.
You need to go.
For what? You threatened me.
Dude, I got this guy. He's just trying to fight me.
I ain't trying to fight you.
Someone needs to get over here, like, ASAP. Alright, bye.
That's bullshit. That was complete bull. You just said I'm trying to fight you?
Dude, you need to chill, bro. Like,
I ain't
don't know
doing
what you
nothing. What
want.
am I doing? I ain't doing nothing. You just said I tried to fight you. You just lied to your supervisor and said I tried
How
to
does
fight
this
you.
even start at the rental desk at Home Depot? Just come in and be like, I need an auger. All right, sign this. Here's your auger. Bring it back next week. How does this happen?
I didn't try to fight you. First of all, this dude's lying. He just told you I'm trying to fight him. I ain't trying to fight him. He's the one that threatened me.
What's going on?
He goes, if I didn't have this apron on, boy, I'd... You know what I mean? All I'm trying to do is return this because the string broke. He's smirking at me, laughing at me, like I don't have right to return it. The string busted off of it. How am I going to use it? I was here 20 minutes ago. Okay. And then he goes, if I didn't have this apron on, and then he calls and tells you I'm trying to fight him? I don't appreciate that, man.
I'll look into that. You want to put that away from me, please?
No. I just want you could return this, put it back on my card. That's all I tried to ask him to do. And he wants to smirk at me, laugh at me, and grin at me like it's some kind of game.
It's right here, sir. I'll take care of it.
This dude tried to escalate this and say, if I didn't have this apron on, boy, I'd kick your ass.
I did not say that.
What'd you say then?
What are you doing? I know, but
Road's blocked on your side, so you got to give way. Lane's here, your lane's blocked. I know.
I live on this street. This is how we walk. There's plenty of space for you. Why are you causing trouble?
Because you got to give way there.
Easily cycle along there.
You could easily wait.
We both fit. We both fit.
You can back up.
Why? You can fit. I have 2 sick children at home. You think you have the biggest problem in the world because you can't squeeze your bike through it. I have 2 sick children at home. Are you serious? Are you enjoying this?
I'm not enjoying it, I'm just waiting to get through.
You think you are anything compared to a sick 3-year-old and a sick 1-year-old? Look me in the eye. I will stand here for the rest of the fucking night. And then I will call the police. And I will say I'm being harassed by a man who refuses to ride his bike through there. Seriously, go now.
It doesn't matter, because I'm not going to let you pass me dangerously close.
I'm not.
You got to give way
I'm not
there.
going to pass you. I've stopped the car. Ride your bike. I have stopped the car. You're refusing to ride the bike there because you're being obstinate and you want to cause a woman with 2 sick kids trouble. How do you think that's going to wash when I call the police?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about
Are
your
you
children.
a student?
Do you have a driver's license?
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Right, that's it. You don't want to mess with me today. You really don't want to mess with me. You know which vegetables we speak to. Let me guess. I would say science is probably.
If you have a driver's license, you'll know that if the obstruction is on your side, you got to give way to me.
You know what? You're being a total dickhead.
No.
When I go and get every single person who lives on my street, they will agree with me.
All right.
Oh, fuck's sake.
You can call whoever you like, but you got to give way there because the obstruction is on your side.
Just don't threaten her. It makes me very uncomfortable. Okay, that's good. I just want to make sure.
I didn't threaten you.
I just want to make sure. That's all I want to make sure.
All I'm saying to you is let's just live. You know, let's enjoy
I'm
life.
living.
I've been here since 1979. I never had so many problems in my life with parking cars. And you taking pictures of cars. Never had that problem here. All I want to do is get along with you.
Okay.
That's all I want. So just stop. So stop with this taking pictures of the cars. Stop it. We can't find parking. You think I like to park over here? It's easier for my wife to get in and out.
Yeah, use the garage.
Garage? Can't fit a car in. You want to see my car? You want to see it? Because I had to do something different when the place burnt down. I can't fit a car in there.
Sorry about that.
No, I'm saying.
No, I'm sorry
But
about
still, we don't interfere with you in any of your driving, right? This is a separate place. There's 4 units here. Nobody bothers anybody. You're the only one antagonizing everybody. That's bull.
He's not really the one that's deciding it's a problem, though.
It is a problem. It's a problem.
But if the association feels it's a problem,
It's
they're
not
the only. They're
but
the only
why
ones
do you
who
need
have the
somebody to
right.
go ahead and take pictures of somebody?
Okay, I gotta do something else. The Karens are getting to me. God damn it, it's another Karen. Nope. Nope. The wheel didn't stop. Doesn't count. Nope. The wheel. Nope. Oh, look at that. It's a sovereign citizen. How lucky are we? I'm a hack fraud. Sovereign citizen versus lawyer.
David Funkhauser. David Funkhauser. David Funkhauser.
Yes, David, this is Leighton. How are you?
I'm doing well, Leighton. How are you?
Good. I want to wait a couple minutes, see if we can get anybody else on the line.
Julia Kessner is here.
All right, it's got David and Julia. Still wait a couple minutes so we can get anybody else on the line. I'll put the call.
Leighton, is this being recorded?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, can we get a transcript of the recording when we're done?
Sure.
David, I'm recording on my end also.
Okay. Do you understand that, Leighton, that we're recording it as well?
Absolutely.
Before we get started, are you or the court being represented at this time?
I don't understand your question.
Are you being represented by a lawyer, a real lawyer?
No.
Okay.
No update on Marcel. Haven't heard about anything new from him.
I'm going to go ahead and put myself on mute just for a couple of minutes. I want to see if anybody else shows up on the call.
So this is a sovereign citizen talking to an actual lawyer about something. I don't know what the matter is. Is it gonna go or what? Pyromancer says maybe Marcel's bathtub did him in. I kind of doubt it.
I want to go over.
There we go.
So we're getting started. I don't know if anybody chimes in, we can find out who chimes in. First thing I want to go over is you guys, when you're writing a lawsuit or the stuff you guys are writing, do you actually understand the parts of speech and the stuff you write?
Yes, Leighton. I went to law school. I understand how to write and
okay, so
sentences.
Then you can explain when you write a lawsuit, can you explain why when you write it, you write it in such a manner that there's no facts written within the entire lawsuit? Are you familiar with that?
I'm familiar with your position on it, Leighton, that we don't know how to properly form a sentence or a sentence structure, but that's not what this case is about. And really all we're doing here is to try and have a meet and confer with you all about the lawsuit we filed, which you've now been served on, in the federal United States District Court for Arizona, which is a real court. Do you understand that?
No, I don't understand that, because what you do when you write the lawsuit and everything you've written since day one of law school is written in such a manner to create no facts whatsoever. You guys use adjectives, adverbs, verbs, and everything else but a fact. That's
a fact is not a part of speech in the same way that like a verb, an adverb, a noun, a pronoun, a conjunction, like these are parts of speech, but there's no part of speech called a fact. A fact is a descriptor of certain words when put together in a certain order that could be demonstrative of some sort of position that exists in reality. What? Bolter Dash says, is this Marcel had vacant for a bit for food? Is this Marcel had vacant for a bit of food? I don't understand that sentence.
what you guys do. You write in such a manner to create no facts whatsoever. And then you go to a fiction court, the district court, and write the same stuff, just with the same judges. And then you guys go online, poke around, see if you can find some opinions online that justify your opinion and try to make a fact out of it.
Precedence?
So when you guys write something, I've already syntaxed it. Everything you've written to date has been 100% fraudulent. Mathematically, I can prove it. You guys got served from us just the same.
Well, okay, are you done?
Well, it sounds amazing. It sounds amazing is that you guys write documents, but you don't know how to write a fact. That's amazing to me.
Leighton, what are you possibly basing that on? Where did you get your education? What are you basing this on? Because everything we've filed has been consistent with what our previous filings in court, including the United States District Court.
Says sounds like he needs to go back and watch Schoolhouse Rock. What? You've heard of conjunction junction. Now we have fact pact. This is a fact. Learn about pacts. Facts are facts. Facts. Smacts. That's why Schoolhouse Rock got canceled.
District of Arizona, which is an Article III court under the Constitution of the United States. That is a real court. Your court is not.
Well, that's your opinion of it. See, that's the thing is what you're doing, again, you're stating opinions. You don't know how to state a fact. And that's something you guys have never been trained to do. You think you're correct, and you think you're stating facts, but you say nothing but opinions, just like every single document you've ever written. And that's why I asked you guys to complete the charity project on the advocacy for consumer rights. It's a real simple project. You simply write a 1 over every adverb, a 2 over a verb, and so forth and so on. And I haven't seen you guys complete that project. That would let me know that you guys actually know what a fact is. At this point in time, everything you've done, even when you file documents in the county, Every time you file a document with the county, you do it in such a manner that the document contains nothing. It's just a bunch of opinions.
They're probably claims. In a lawsuit, you file with claims. But that's how it works. Typically, you'll have claims, and then you'll evidence those claims at some point in the document. Like, how do you think this works? Pyromancer says the projection is strong here, and Bolter Dash says, sorry about that. I really don't comment a lot, and I'm not good at grammar sometimes. Oh, it's fine.
So you guys are trying to go after us for putting a correct document. I filed a lawsuit against Flagstar for fraudulent grammar. They didn't do anything about it. They just ignored it. Therefore, we won by default. And therefore, I went and filed a correct judgment based on a correct lawsuit. That's exactly what happened.
Of course they ignored it, Leighton, because it's not a real thing. You sent us a bunch of weird stuff that nobody follows, that you've never provided. Anybody besides you and the judge of your fictional court are the only ones that write like this, and you think you have a basis for a lawsuit, and you don't. And I'm telling you, and this is the reason for the lawsuit that we filed against you, you have issued a false judgment, and you have also issued a judgment or a writ that's been affected by Mr. Bullmiller's property. He called us the other day, was very sympathetic for getting our client into this, and he has now recorded a release of those same silly documents. He's still probably going to be on the hook for our attorney's fees and costs, and I've told him that. So even if we get this resolved with Mr. Bullmiller, that doesn't get us resolved with you and the alleged federal postal court. So that's the purpose of this conversation, is to decide whether we can come to some resolution here, or if we're going to have to litigate this matter in, again, a real court, the federal district court of the United States.
Can you identify the parts of speech in the words you just said?
No, I'm not, Leighton, why would I do that? I know how to write. I went to 7 years of college. Did you go to 7 years of college?
I don't need to go to 7-year college to learn something you don't know how to write to begin with. Like I said, when you're speaking right now, every single word coming out of your mouth, there are no facts in anything you say. It's simply opinions. You're using adjectives and adverbs to modify every single word that normally would have been a fact, just like what you do in your writings.
Okay, so he thinks that qualifying your statements somehow disqualifies them from being put in a lawsuit? What?
Leighton, you're doing the same thing. We're having a conversation. What you're saying back to me is the exact same language. We are all
right,
speaking
but
English.
I can identify the parts of speech and the things I do. I can syntax everything you're saying. What right now, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know the parts of speech. You can't even, in your own words, your own writings, anything you write,
I would guarantee someone who does professional legal writing for a living can diagram a sentence and say, here's the nouns, here's the verbs, here's the adjectives, here's the adverbs. I guarantee it. What is this guy talking about?
For fact, you don't know an adjective, you don't know a pronoun, you just write. Whatever comes to your head, you write down, and you think it's factual because you put it on a piece of paper. When you say the house or the property, the becomes an adverb modifying property to become a verb. There's no such thing as a verb property. And this is what you guys...
You think saying the property makes it a verb? How is the property a verb? It's just describing the property. What are you talking about? The property is a noun. Or in this case, it would you know, it's not a proper noun, but property is a thing. What? Pyromancer says the sky is very blue because I used an adjective for the color. Then it isn't a fact. That's exactly how it works, I guess.
Do you write lawsuits in such a way, and same with the deed of trust, it's written in such a manner to ensure anything that was going to be a fact is modified to now become a verb, an adjective, a pronoun, or other parts of speech, but certainly not a fact. And you and I can go back on all this all day long, but the proof is you don't know what you're writing. You think you do, but you really don't.
I'm sure we could go all day long. Like the Federal Postal Service, which is a real thing. You guys apparently hold court on a Saturday. We do not. We're not working. I'm taking time out of my day and away from my family to call in to have this conversation with you because the court will eventually require that we have what's called a meet and confer about our lawsuit. So that's what I'm trying to do. Are you willing to do what we've asked for in the complaint, which is to execute a recorded release of both the writ that you issued and the judgment for $10 million plus that you issued against our client? Are you willing to do that?
Are you willing to complete the charity project and prove you know the parts of speech and the words you're writing?
No, Leighton, I have other things to do. I have other clients, and I'm not even going to get. Has anybody ever agreed with you besides the judge of your alleged court, who has actually agreed with you, a third-party objective agreement on what you guys are doing?
It goes back to the point, are you willing to complete the charity project and write out the parts of speech in your own lawsuit even? Can you identify the parts in your own lawsuit?
It's already set out. No, it's set out. The judge has not taken issue with our pleadings. He's going to take an issue, I think, with the answer you filed because it's not an answer. So he's either, the judge is...
It was an answer. I sued you guys for fraudulent grammar. That's what happened. So you got 48 days to respond back to that.
Did he just say he sued them for fraudulent grammar?
Silly court that we're not going to respond to, and the judge's order yesterday said we don't have to do that. He wouldn't even get on but participate in this court because you've sued him as well. Isn't that correct?
That's
Judge
exactly
Stephen
right.
Logan, a United States District Court you've also sued.
Did he just say he sued the judge? Legally speaking, I think that's what we call a bad move.
It's on the law, so you guys can read it. Well, I don't know if you guys can actually read it because I don't like you guys can read a fact.
No, I can't read it because it's a bunch of gibberish crap, and I'm not going to take time to read it. I'm not going to take time to read something that doesn't make any sense, and nor is the court. And neither you've sued or tried to sue a United States District Court judge. I think that's going to have very bad ramifications for you, Leighton. So I would give it a second thought
you
to
got
that.
opinions. So it goes back to the point. If you guys can complete the charity project, that proves to me you guys have some sort of idea what you're actually talking about. But at this point, it doesn't sound like you want to complete that or do anything in that matter when it comes to grammar. You assume you're going to be correct on everything, but it goes back to the point where you guys don't know what you're actually writing, and you've never known what you're writing. You just write whatever.
Hovind is currently trying to sue the judge from his case and his previous lawyer and basically everyone involved, yes.
You feel like, and you think it becomes a fact because you put it on a piece of paper. So that goes down to it. It all goes down to grammar.
What charity? Why do you say it's a charity? What kind of charity are you running?
It's called the
I'm
charity
involved
project.
with charities, Leighton. Real charities, 501c3 organizations. Is that what you're talking about?
You guys have all the information. I already gave it to you, so you can, whether you took time to study or not, I don't know.
I did not, and like I said, I'm not going to. So it sounds like we're at an impasse here. You're not going to agree to do the items we requested in our lawsuit, and we're not going to do your quote-unquote charity project.
I'm not going to release, if Jeff Boomiller wants to record or release it, that's his own business. I'm not going to record or release it. The documents filed in the county are 100% correct. Mathematically, they're 100% correct. So if he wants to do that, that's on his own. He can do that. That's his choice. I'm not going to release a judgment. That's his choice.
He's already agreed to do that, and we're checking with the title company to see if that's effective. And if it is, we will probably resolve this with Mr. Bullner. But if it's not, and if they say we need something from you or the court, your fake court, we're going to come back, or we're going to get the court to compel that so we can record that as well, so that there's no longer
when
a
you
cloud
just said
of title.
fake court, what part of speech was court? Do you know what part of speech court was when you just said that?
A real court. Leighton.
A real court. What is real court? What part of speech is that? There's two words. What part of speech is it?
Court would be a noun, and real would be a word describing it.
How is it any different than you just repeated it back to me? You're saying the exact same thing.
What I'm telling you right now is I understand what I'm talking about. I have to communicate in the language you understand, which is fiction, but I'm asking you, do you know what the words real court is? Can you identify, is it an adjective, a pronoun, a verb? What those two words are they? Do you know what they are?
I don't know, Leighton. It's referring to an actual thing that exists, a court, a real court. The United States District Court, which is a court.
When you say the word real court.
Mojave County Court, also a real court. Your court is not a real court. It's a fake court, and it's a bunch of silliness, and you know it.
A fake court. So a fake court would be an adjective pronoun. Again, what you're doing is every single word. And again, I can talk to you in fiction because I'm trying to communicate with you, but that's the thing, kind of sort of at a bypass because you're not willing to admit to the fact that you don't know what you're actually talking about, and certainly...
Yeah, court isn't a pronoun. It's just not a proper noun. It's a noun. A pronoun is like she, her, he, him, them, they. Court would just be a noun as opposed to a proper noun. Like my courthouse in my city, the Saginaw County Courthouse, that's a proper noun, but just saying the courthouse is a noun?
You don't know what you're writing. Everything you write is in a manner to create no facts whatsoever. It's just opinions. And then what you guys do is you take you cite other cases. So you'll go to another judge, or you try to get other opinions of other judges and try to make them look like facts.
Yes, it is also a pronoun for an inanimate object. So if he said it in reference to the court, it would be a pronoun, but court is a noun.
100 opinions,
It's just
they
not
don't
a
end up being
proper
anything other
noun.
than just one more opinion. See that, and that's
They're legal opinions.
Legal
issued
opinion.
from real courts. It's
Batty
legal.
Bell says, looking lovely today, Hannah. That top looks nice on you. Thank you. Sarah gave it to me.
You know what the word opinion
How
means?
our United States
It looks
judicial
pretty good.
system works.
You know what the word opinion means?
Here, do me a favor, Liam, because I'm not going to do this all day. Why don't you,
Well, yeah, 'cause you can.
talk in the way, give me a sentence of how you think it, tell me something in a sentence form of how you think it's structurally correct, just for my own application.
I wrote it all to you, so remember you said you weren't going to look at that. So if you want to take the time to read it, it's all there. Mathematically, it's certified.
I'm asking you, because you're asking me, I'm asking you questions, and you're asking what's between the and court. How would you phrase a sentence? I'm just curious.
Well, you do a 5, 6, 7 position loadial fact. It will be for the court. That's the only way you arrive at a fact. When you say the court, the becomes an adverb, modifying court to now become a verb. You're making court to be, there's no such thing as a verb court. See, that's what happens when you write your lawsuits, when you write anything.
Why does he think the makes court a verb? That's not how anything works.
To create everything that would have been a fact, you guys modified.
Court would only be, someone even said in the chat, court would be a verb in the sense if it's the other word court, as meaning like to romance someone, but that's not what's being said here. Court is a noun because we're talking about the building or the institution that is the court.
To be verbs, adjectives, pronouns.
Pyromancer says, where did he even get these concepts from? I don't know. I've never heard another sovereign citizen say this stuff. I don't know where he's getting this.
For everything else but a fact. And that's unfortunate because you guys, you really do believe that you're correct, but you're not. And it's not fun to admit to it, and I guess that's why you're not going to. But bottom line is, I know mathematically I'm correct on this stuff. It's when I write a lawsuit to you guys, when I write a lawsuit to, was it Judge Stephen Logan, I'm writing it to be 100% correct because the documents coming from you guys have been modified to such a fashion to ensure there's no facts whatsoever. And you guys continue to do this over and over and over, and you write anything you feel like and assume it's a fact. Just because other people recognize it doesn't mean it's a fact. It's still fraud. That's Title 18, Section 1001, and in Title 15, Section 1692E for false and misleading statements.
Okay, we're obviously going to have to agree to disagree on that.
100%.
On who's right and who's wrong here. I'm humble enough to know that sometimes I'm wrong, but I'm not going to be wrong on this. We are going to. This is not going to end well for you. Again, if you can't maintain having Judge Logan in this case, I don't think that's going to work out well for you. And let me put you on notice. If you try and do anything with this lawsuit, quote unquote lawsuit against me, or worse, my associate Julia, who's on this, if you try and execute or record any writs or judgments there or here, that's not going to go well because I'm going to move immediately to have those invalidated under 33-420, which is a real statute in the state in which we live on.
P Meal says, came a bit late. Love the flower crown with 1,000 bits. Thanks so much for the bits. Doodleburb says, if it's not haiku, I don't want to deal with you. Nouns do not mean facts. This guy.
And I will get actual and statutory damages against you guys. And we will then send out the Mojave County Sheriff's Department, who's a real group and a real sheriff, to put a writ on everything you guys have out there, including your court, your eagle symbol, whatever we can, and we're going to sell it. And that's how it's going to end. So let me be clear. If you take any action to record any fraudulent documents against me or any member of my firm, that's going to go poorly for you. Do you understand that?
I can tell you this. I'm going to do exactly what's correct 100% of the time. I'm not going to be threatened by you in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to do correct all the time. If you guys are going to continue on fraud, I'll continue being correct until it's fixed. Do you understand that?
I understand, Leighton.
Okay.
Did you hear me? Did you hear what I said? If you do any of this silliness, if you record anything here, we're going to pursue that to the ends of the earth on a real court. And the real courts are eventually going to take down you and your silly court. I think this is going to end badly for you. I think Judge Logan is going to send out marshals to take you, to arrest you, and to put your court, whatever you guys, your transient jurisdiction court, if it's in a van, some whatever crazy stuff you're doing out there, it's all going to end. So if you want to keep doing this and fictionalize it and have fun and games on Saturday afternoon with you and your judge and record things and tell everybody how wrong and silly they are, that's fine. But if you take
sounds like similar to Marcel, he's sort of set up his own fake court thing.
Next step,
Killjoy102 says, does this guy think the only way for a sentence to be a fact is for it to be in the form of a math equation? I honestly have no idea. Oh, we're on a hype train again. Nice.
And you record something against us, that's going to be in poorly for you. That's all I want to say. I'm not going to spend any more time on the phone with you today. I'm not working today. I'm spending time with my family. Julia's got better things to do. So we're ending this conversation. We've tried to resolve this with you. We've tried to meet and confer on this, and you're not willing to agree to what we're asking you to do. So
Yeah, I'm going to continue being correct. That's all.
You do that. Have a good day. Layton, we'll talk to you. I'm sure we'll see you in court soon.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Well, that was a shit show. Oh my god, it's all Karens. It's all Karens. Let me at least get a different Karen video. Bardlock Moses says, I love how the lawyer went after him with 50 bits. Yeah, I don't envy that lawyer. That sounded exhausting. What other videos does this channel have? Innsmouth Swim Team with 100 bits says, it's Karen's all the way down. I guess so. I didn't see a follow-up, no. I don't. If someone could probably investigate it and see, but I haven't heard anything about it, and I've seen that video before, so I don't know. Are there any more recent? Well, what's a recent one from this channel? We'll probably get some mask things or something. Oh no, their most recent is only 2 years ago. That's a shame.
I don't know, but the car stopped. You better get your trash can. There's no more garbage can!
What? Why are you taking a garbage can?
This bitch took the garbage can back!
I think they said someone stole their garbage can and they came to take it back. What the hell? 89% of level 1 in the hype train. I get that. Trash cans are expensive. At least a big outdoor heavy duty one like that.
He just stole my trash can from my house. They got because they know they wrong. Now how you gonna put this in? We gonna have to figure it out.
Probably the trunk would be your best bet, maybe with some bungee cords. Bardlock Moses with 100 bits says, for the hype. Thank you. 95% now. Why are you just recording random people?
Don't you touch me. It's assault. And I've got it all on camera.
What are you trying
Shush,
to do?
go away. You smell. Go away.
A woolly
Go away. I beg your pardon?
Yes, you are.
I beg your pardon? How dare you? Go away.
Take your glasses.
Go away.
Sit back down, okay?
Go and sit back down, buddy. Take the advice.
Hey, don't accuse me
Excuse
of being
me?
an Australian.
I'm not
Or
accusing you of doing anything.
Hey, you are a shit.
You're a pig.
Did he just say, don't accuse me of being an Australian? Comrade Devin, thanks for the 100 bits, pushing us over, completing the level 1 hype train.
Okay.
Where's your tail, pig?
What do you actually think when you say you're Australian? What does Australia represent? What are you thinking? Oh, you're Australian. What's that actually represent?
I'm
Are
sorry.
you representing
Hey,
Australia?
I'm sorry. I
Don't
say
A anybody. That's just rude. The height of rudeness.
Is this what Australia's going to come?
Leave him alone. Just let him.
Pufters like you.
Ooh.
Beg your pardon?
Yeah, he definitely sounds intoxicated.
Which is why you first
Even by Australian standards. Buzzing. Sorry.
stuff in comment is disrespectful.
Just keep your mouth shut.
He said one too many Fosters? Is that a real beer people drink in Australia, or is that just a marketing thing?
Yeah.
Do me a favour.
Well, it doesn't matter. Anyway.
Yeah. Just
yeah.
stay quiet till Hurstville when you get
To
up
you,
there.
it doesn't matter.
Think about it.
Let's Yes, I got a beautiful wife who's a woman.
Oh, you're so tapped.
Not tapped.
You need to go to
Comrade
Don't
Devin,
even
thanks
talk
for
to me.
subscribing
Go
for 4
away,
months.
go
You're
away,
with 4 months,
go
Trev.
away. Yeah, well, you're not making me happy.
It's not right. No problem. Here, you wanna look? Come. You wanna look? Come over here and look. She's leaving, for God's sake. Get the supervisor. Yeah, get the supervisor.
This is all because this lady decided to do that. This is all because, and look, it fits too.
I think it's supposed to fit in in its entirety in the thing.
Dun, da, da, da.
There you go. They did it. Hooray.
And it, look, it fits. Where is she? Where is she? You see what they're doing?
Yeah, that's always them. That's the second time I put it like
That's
that.
literally.
Yeah. But they always make a big issue about the bag.
But look, it fits.
It's not the bag. She's picking on us.
I was
we have to come
trying
out of line now. There's like a line again.
Yeah,
Where'd she go? I don't
she
know.
disappeared.
She just left to get the supervisor.
We're gonna be late to our flight because.
Ooh, Pyromancer, thanks for gifting, sorry, thanks for the 100 bits, says, just want to bring attention to an injustice. There are 2 dog-based cheers, but no cats. That is a travesty. Batty Bell, thanks for gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community, and, Zathareth, yeah, that's correct, thanks for gifting a sub as well.
This. We're literally gonna be late because of her.
The airport changes into level 3. Nice.
This was a great way to start our vacation. Look at this. Look, it fits.
Where's her supervisor? He right there.
It fits.
Okay.
This is a supervisor of United. It fits.
This is the second time I put it in this stupid thing. I don't know why she's picking. You're her supervisor?
Hi, what can I do for you?
Okay, that's the second time she picks on me and tells me it doesn't fit. It's
Can
not
I see
over
your
here.
boarding pass, please?
Here. I don't know why she's picking on me.
yes,
I have no idea what's her
Let's
problem.
see your ticket.
Where did she go? Oh, she doesn't want to talk over there. Why is she not talking? That was the lady right there.
That lady, and I told
No,
her that's
Mom,
the second
she's right
time I
there.
put it.
As soon as they walked away, they put it back in. So the issue is, as soon as they put it back in, it's over the size.
Okay, we'll hold it.
Oh,
That's
really?
no big deal.
That's
really oversized. It fit.
It's over the size to
Okay,
push
but is she gonna use it in the
Okay, this
airplane?
is
No, she can
That's within the
carry it.
size limit. Come on. Doodleburb with 100 bits says, can't gift subs, but please accept my bits officering. I like your nails, by the way. Thank you.
Saying the problem was,
Yeah, but
what
the
they're
thing
saying-
is, she kept pointing on me. Every time
Mom,
I keep walking, she keep pointing.
She ruined my whole thing, and now we have.
I'm like, then get your supervisor. It's communication.
She's so vague.
And and this is Daniel's language in front of customers.
I wish they would have normalized the audio on this. I keep having to up and down with the audio.
This is Daniel's language. Could you please contact 911 or call your store's owner?
This is
Kevin
I think this
Sweeney,
is a good shirt to wear like a necklace.
812-322-8090. So you're knowingly
Bardlock Moses with 100 bits says banned
so
portrait.
you're knowingly
and
refusing to
150 bits.
contact
Thank
your store's owner. He's calling 911. So you're knowingly refusing to call the store's owner, Kevin Sweeney, at 812-332-8090.
Right said Rob. Thanks for
So you're
subscribing.
knowingly refusing
for
to call the
2-month
store's
streak.
owner. So you're knowingly refusing to contact the store's owner. You're knowingly refusing to contact the store's owner. And once again, Daniel E. Watson is retaliating.
I literally only know
against
the
me by
Circle K because of the
contacting
Bill and Ted movies.
and
We don't have
here's the
Circle
store's
Ks around
manager.
me.
And here's the store's manager Are you going to contact Kevin Sweeney? Can I have your
26%
name,
of the
ma'am?
level 4 hype train.
And she's once again refusing to identify herself by Circle.
Oh shoot! I didn't mean to do that.
Is retaliating against me by contacting and here's the store's manager. And here's the store's manager. Are you going to contact Kevin Sweeney? Can I have your name, ma'am? And she's once again refusing to identify herself by Circle K corporate ID badge and or her name.
I'm just getting here. I'm not even on the clock. I don't care who you call, who you tell. By turn.
So you're refusing to contact Kevin Sweeney. Can I have your name? No name.
CA Corner says hype train bits. Thank you. 28%.
I can't get Kevin Sweeney's name. You won't even call him. Once again, the employees of Circle.
Some of them get boring. They just get repetitive after a bit.
Of course, who was standing right. Doors better paid one consumer to triable me.
Logarth of 20 bits says retail workers like this should be legally allowed to punch customers like this in the
Now they're
nose.
using language that says
Logarth
that
with another 20 bits, or
that
they
says
should
I'm a
pay
physical
them
threat.
more. Probably the second one.
In a circle, my to.
You're causing an accident. You're causing an accident. You're a big truck. You need to change your lane. Change your lane or I'll call the police right now. I'll call the police. I'll call the police.
Down there smarting in the cup. How about it, Spider? Yeah, man, you alright? Yeah, she won't leave me alone. She slammed on brakes in front of me right here.
Hello, Spider. What's up? This is Kentucky Chicken down on the 505. How you doing?
And I can't move over because there's traffic. And she's gonna call the police on me. She won't get out of my way. No, she probably thinks she's gonna try to leave or something. I don't know what she's doing, but I'm videotaping her. That's good. Alright, man, well, I'm gonna head on then, so I won't call another one.
30% with a minute and a
Yeah,
half
I'm gonna try to get around her here in just a second. You didn't hit her, did you? No, she's trying to make me hit her. Oh, okay.
Logarth says, don't F with truckers, they talk. Also contrary to popular belief, cops like truckers more than four-wheelers. I wouldn't F with a trucker anyway, because if you brake hard in front of them and they hit you, you're screwed. Why do it? Pyromancer with 100 bits says, I'm cool because I have a CB radio. Breaker. This is, I can't do trucker humor. I don't know enough trucker tropes. That's a shame.
Is it okay if I call Sunny up here?
30 seconds left in the hype train. Better than the first hype train so far, so that's good.
That's all you need. She took the pot off and you can't put it back on. It's not on there correctly.
Don't talk like that, okay? Just let's go. Okay, pay your money, let's go. I gotta go.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's not on there correctly. They took that off.
I've never seen Smokey and the Bandit.
You're letting use it too long, okay? Let's go home.
Not bad. Completed level 3. Got almost halfway to level 4. Pretty good. Thanks for the hype train, everyone. Much appreciated.
Get it out of here!
No, do the way you say it. I'll do it myself for you. Come on, let's go, okay? We gotta go. What's the matter with you?
Nothing's matter with me.
Just right over here, okay? That's all I don't
They give you a standing rope down there. Something's wrong with something. They don't care. Old fire should mind our own business. I step on this machine to get my
You need to mess with somebody who wants to be messed with, okay?
Yeah.
You need to mess with somebody who wants to be messed with. You want to mess with me? Come on over here. Come on. Then shut your mouth and move along. I don't care. I don't care.
You're the one who started the mess.
Hey, listen, you ran.
It's an old man fight. The rarest of fights. Killjoy102 says, every time I see someone mad in a scooter, I hear, they see me rolling. They hating in my head.
In your mouth.
I did that. I said to the lady, you. Unbelievable.
Just keep moving along before something happens. Before I don't give a goddamn if you call him Jesus. You want to screw with an old man? Come and screw with it and see what happens. Come and screw with an old man and see what happens.
You're both old men. Pyromancer says bonus points to the guy in the blue shirt for being able to project his voice. He worked on it, I have a feeling.
You better get your raggedy ass moving.
Ooh!
But I don't give a rat's.
Things are getting spicy in the Walmart pharmacy. Logarth says, Jesus. I'm gonna sit this one out. Probably a good call.
Hey, I don't care.
Hey, first of all,
I didn't start it. Go talk to him.
I'm telling you to calm down right now.
I will kick his ass. He wants to screw with me. I'm calm.
I don't want to hear it.
Hello, Facebook. This is Roosevelt. Right now, it's 12 something in the morning. I'm in Subway. I already got a drink, but you know you can get refills on drinks in Subway. And right now, this guy is not coming to the window. He went and turned off the pop machine. I'm gonna show you. Oh, matter of fact, I'm gonna show you something else. Look at how they got a lock.
Okay.
Oh.
Certain locations have stuff like that because they experienced a lot of thefts. It sucks, I know. But that's how a lot of locations are in some places. CA Corner says, I'm enjoying some of the CC issues going on with some of these. Yeah. Sounds like this guy's there past closing time. Yeah.
On the thing or the refrigerator that
It
has
could also
drinks.
just be
And now
because they're
look over
closing,
here.
If they turned off the soda machine, it's probably because they're shutting down for the night.
Now, I wanted another Coke, but I can't get it. He went and turned off the machine, and right now he is not.
Sir, it's probably time for you to leave the Subway. It's fine. Logarth says, we had to do this at the Cumberland Farms I worked at in college because college kids would come in and steal beer after the time we can't legally sell it anymore. Yeah.
Coming to the window to do anything. As you see, this is full of nothing but this bulletproof glass. Oh, gets on my nerves.
Okay, I guess then go to a different Subway.
He's back there. I'm trying to call him, and he's not saying a darn thing. Excuse me. Excuse me.
He might have a hard time hearing you because bulletproof glass, but also it's probably past closing time and he wants you to leave.
You know, somebody could be dying out here. He'd never know it.
Pyromancer says, sir, that was
You turned off the pop.
Sir, that was your 50th refill of Coke and we closed 2 hours ago.
Pop machine. You turned off the pop machine. And he's saying 1 minute and he never should have turned off the pop machine.
Oh my god, they're probably closing down for the night. Jesus Christ.
I mean, yet they talk about free refills. I mean, man, what kind of customer service is all of this? I'm beginning to wonder.
P-Meal says, why do people pull out their phones to air these petty complaints? So awkward. I know. The internet was a mistake, and I say that as someone who makes my living on the internet. Logarth says, my favorite story from working there was when a guy shouldered a 30-pack of Natty Ice and then they ran into the locked side door. He knocked himself out and was still out when the cops got there. That's unfortunate.
Got me thinking, Facebook. I know it's the eve of my birthday and all, and I'm trying to keep cool, but hey, sometimes it's very, very hard.
What? Look, I get it, but like, if you want Coke that bad, you could stop at a gas station. They sell giant fountain sodas that are like a gallon for like $2. Go do that. I don't know.
Anytime you got to deal with some people like this here. I'm gonna see how long it's gonna take him to
It
come.
looks like the subway's only being staffed by one person right now, so they're probably trying to close down as quick as possible so they can go home for the night. I've closed down restaurants before. I worked at restaurants like a decade ago. It sucks. It's no fun. You want to get it done and you want to go home. You don't want to be dealing with people like this.
To the window or whatever he's doing. I'm still waiting on him to come to the window. He ain't done it yet. You cut the pop machine off.
Pop machine off?
Yeah, you cut it off. That's kind of bogus if people are something are looking to get for free refills, don't you think? The pop machine, that one, you turned it off.
Right down. Look, check it right there. Check it. Check.
You just turned it on. You should keep it on.
All right, well, your problem's dealt with. Leave, please.
Well, I got my Coke, so I'm okay.
It's almost like this was a non-issue that you shouldn't have posted on the internet. Billy SC137, thanks for subscribing with a 1-month streak. Says, hi, everyone. Hope all is well. Going pretty good. Hope it's going well for you, too.
For right now, that is.
Well, I was actually told it was at 9, but you said you were going to do it, so you try to renege on it, and then you're telling me like.
I'm not trying to renege on it.
And then you're like, oh well, I'm not.
You know. The thing going like you call corporate, and you can call whoever you want. I'm
That's loud. We're gonna skip this one. It's just kind of blown out audio.
Is that usually how you guys operate? I'm just curious.
Luggage. Someone's buying luggage.
Oh, that's cool. That's fine. Thank you. I'll make sure.
Screaming on the phone.
Fool to talk to somebody like that.
We need to settle down, or bring it outside.
I just want to find a suitcase without her waking up my children.
Yeah.
This is like the 30 minutes of the day
Lady,
that I can.
when your kids are napping, keep them at home. Advice.
Really?
Yes,
I'm
really.
gonna take advice from you.
Yes, really.
Okay.
Yes, really. Everybody in the store is not going to stop talking because your kids are in the store.
Right.
Keep your kids at home.
Honey,
I stayed home for 24 years
all
and
these
raised
people
mine.
are gathered around
Keep
because
them
you
at
were
home.
on speaker being annoying and obnoxious.
It might have also because you said go back to your country, but I don't know.
Okay.
I just assumed because of her.
But you don't
accent.
say that.
Assume.
Okay.
Go back to her country for what?
Does she think that that's only an issue to say that if it's untrue that someone's like from another country? No, you don't say that because it's a fucked up thing to say regardless. What?
Sorry?
You're ignorant. That's what you want.
I don't care. Just
And therefore, you shouldn't
Obviously you
assume.
don't care.
You're very ignorant.
Just stop talking to me.
I don't know who
find a
you thought
suitcase.
you were
You
talking
find
to.
your suitcase.
I don't know who you thought you were talking to that when you say that to, and they'll just let you be.
Oh my
You're
God.
a buffoon.
Shush.
Get the hell out of my face.
Shush.
You go back to your
Just shush.
effing country.
Hey guys,
Idiots.
we need to settle down. This we can all shop for suitcases. We just need to be peaceful about it.
That's fine. You know what? I already told her I was gonna call security if she didn't stop.
Oh, who do you want?
Pour one out for our retail workers.
Why
She wasn't gonna hit
Hey,
you.
Greg, are you
Love
here?
that.
Then there.
Definitely
Have
wasn't gonna
fun.
hit you though.
I worked at Toys R Us
Trump
for a
is
little
my
bit of time.
president. Yeah.
That was not fun.
Go ahead and call him. That's who you should call. Oh, you called the owner of Target. Nah. You met the wrong person today. Fucking
You're sweet. I just don't want.
Like a damn blow dryer.
I live in a world where I don't run into other people's business.
I do. No, hard rock. I'm not the one up there trying to get a blow dryer for $2.97.
And you're probably the one who drives up the wrong way in the parking lot, too.
Real smart. Real smart. You're an idiot. Keep walking.
Ma'am, you're the idiot with the purple hair.
Yes, honey, and I get plenty of compliments on it. I'm like you.
And you just got a compliment. You're an idiot.
I'm like you. That's a compliment.
Oh, wonderful curse! Oh, wonderful curse! Go ahead, curse! Show your ignorance.
Show your ignorance to your
If you can't think of another
Show
word
your
other than
ignorance to your
curse,
child. Have a nice
Whoa, you talking at the wrong one. You work at Walmart. Your shit says, how may I help you? I don't
Wait, this is a Marine, and I'm a soldier in the
United States Army. We do not appreciate being treated like this.
Excuse me.
No, don't excuse
This is
me.
not very becoming if you're a
This is not becoming. Your manager right there, literally, I don't care. She literally told these ladies, I don't care. Y'all need to go home.
Please
no,
leave the store. I will not service you. Please leave
You
the
won't
store.
service me?
No, Fairfax is coming.
Fine, call Fairfax. See if I care. I'm gonna show them this video too of your manager and her behavior and her customer service. Go ahead, call Fairfax County.
Classy.
You see all of this concern over here? Oh wait, nope, sure don't. Bye. Bye, Felicia.
Stuff right here out and packing cigarettes. We just waited for like 15 minutes right here for you to even get over.
The Army needs to be teaching Marines better comebacks than old memes like "Bye, Felicia." Jesus.
Over here.
And he waited just to say that he was just getting that.
And this is Walmart customer service right here. The customer service. We were waiting here for 15 minutes. He had
Is
a
this
line
the
back
Walmart episode? Every other one in this is Walmart.
there. And now he's refusing to check us.
Ooh, a case of Natty Ice too. Quality taste in beer.
up. Yes, you are. You're refusing to take my stuff right here and pack a
Okay, we've been going for 3 hours. I'm probably gonna do a quick cleanse, and then we will call it a night. Not bad. Not bad today, I think. Does Ordinary Sausage have something new? No. There's not a new episode of this, is there? No, I wouldn't watch that for a cleanse anyway. It's certainly not a cleanse, but I was just curious. Nope. Can we all just appreciate how weird my YouTube suggestions are because of the stuff I do? It's all sausage and Chris Chan and Flat Earth debunks and Marvel stuff and sovereign citizens and then politics, but also there's comic book stuff in here. There's there's just a QAnon person. Like, it's just all over the place. I don't know. Medicated person has a cleanse. Thank you. Oh yeah, I think you sent this to me the other day.
To Florida. As you can imagine, this was a huge adjustment for me.
That sucks.
And I needed a therapeutic outlet. I was doing genealogy research one day, came across someone else doing tombstone cleaning, and decided to give it a try. The whole process of the last 3 years has been a metaphor to my healing from the divorce.
That's cool. Okay, let's see who we can raid. Let's raid Altered Rin. Thanks everyone for coming to the stream. It was fun. I don't know if we'll be back tomorrow. Sundays are usually my day off, so I might be like cleaning and doing some other stuff, but either way, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. What? No? Well, oh, that was me. Yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. You're all valid. Either way, I'll see you back Monday for Chud Watch. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.